Welcome to this week's Brightspeed WHIG TV High School Football Game of the Week. Tonight's game brought to you on WHIG TV by Brightspeed. Switch to the bright side. Also brought to you by JR's Maintenance Commercial and Industrial Metal Fabrication Services. Proud to support student athletes. Small Shops Mall, 2619 Sunset Avenue in the former Steinmart building. Dozens of locally owned shops inside, as well as Trade It now open inside the small shops. Don Bullock Chevrolet, 1920 North Wesleyan Boulevard in Rocky Mount. Doing it the better way at Don Bullock Chevrolet. Golden Corral, 921 North Wesleyan Boulevard. The only one for everyone. It is the Brightspeed High School Football Game of the Week. Good afternoon and welcome to the Brightspeed High School Football Game of the Week on WHIG TV. Folks, private school football is in the air this Friday night as we are at Rocky Mount Academy as the Eagles host their kind of cross the street rival pretty much, the Patriots of Faith Christian. Folks, Wes Bradshaw coming to you as I do each and every week. Joining me this week, folks, for his game of the season cameo, Kenny Dickerson back in the house. Kenny, great to see you. Thank you so much for hopping in with us today.
Hey, man, this is a good game. Looking forward to it. Beautiful night. Good crowd here. Hopefully have a good game.
Beautiful facility over here on Avondale Avenue. Thanks, big thanks to Nice Game Sponsors, of course, Brightspeed, JR's Maintenance, the Small Shops Mall and Trade It, Don Bullock Chevrolet, Golden Corral, and of course, Nash Community College.
Back to receive for the Patriots.
All right, folks, they're kicking off 5 minutes early on me, so we are going to play. What are we going to play? We're going to play football. Here we go, folks. Time for the Brightspeed Game of the Week. Rocky Mount Academy going to be kicking it off. Faith Christian will have first dibs in the ball game. And we are getting the game clock set up. Folks, I will not name the game clock operator to spare him the sheer embarrassment of not having the game clock ready. Just kidding, folks. It's our good friend Richard Sarmiento. So you never know. He might pop in for a comment or two tonight. All right, folks. RMA going to be kicking it off. The Eagles in all blue and Faith in the white uniforms with the gray headgear. Deep kickoff on the return for Faith. That is Vincent Wilson. And Wilson returned it out to the 42-yard line.
To the Patriots.
Well, let's see. We're actually going to put that on the 40-yard line. First and 10, Faith Christian. Kenny, what you got?
Man, that was a good run back. They needed a good run back for them. Out to the 40, so we'll see what they can do.
Good starting field position for Faith. And folks, of course, if you're just tuning in, you don't know why. It looks like guys are missing 8-man football here on this Friday night. And we will tell you what's going on. A handoff going around to the middle, popping it out left side. That is Austin Parker.
Josh Parker hands off the numbers.
Josh Parker, the senior quarterback for Faith Christian.
Carries the ball to the Patriots.
Gain of about 6 on the play. Yeah, it'll be second down. Second down and 4. And handoff going around right side.
Number 15.
And number 15, Aiden Tyndall on the carry. Big junior picking up some carries tonight. And it will be enough for a JR's Maintenance first down. As we said, 8-man football, so a little different than what you're used to seeing here on the Game of the Week. But it is an exciting brand of football. Handoff left side, putting his head down. That is Gartner. Gartner on his horse. He's going to be out over the 25-yard line, out about the 22. And it'll be another JR's first down for Faith Christian. And Kenny, we expected to see Faith come out with a power running game. They're big, they're strong up front, and they are imposing their will early.
Yeah, and once he got to the outside, West, there wasn't a lot that could stop him there. Defense made a good stop there, but he came close to breaking that.
First down handoff, that's Tyndall going over left side. He is met at the line by number 1, Cam Dawkins. Dawkins is driving back, no gain.
Handoff number 15.
Give him forward progress. He got about a yard on the play.
Stood up on the play by number 1, Cam Dawkins for the Eagles.
Let's come to tonight's ball game. Faith Christian 5-3 on the season overall. Rocky Mount Academy 4-5.
Gain of 1 on the play, be 2nd and 9 for the Patriots.
Should be last game of the season for the Eagles. I believe Faith still has one more on the schedule. We'll pull schedules out in a moment. All right, 2nd down and 9 coming up. Yeah, there's a fake. Gardner slides through a tackle at the line.
Handoff number 7, Austin Gardner.
3rd down.
Near the 14, I believe.
Yep, 3rd down and about 2. 3rd and about 2.
33, Micah Bozeman had a good look at him, unable to make a play. 3rd down and 2 coming
about
up.
6 on the play, be 3rd and 2 for the Patriots.
Gardner again left side. Looks like he's going to have enough for the JR's maintenance 1st down.
Gardner on the carry. Dawkins on the tackle for the Eagles.
Power play West. They just open it up in the middle, give it to Gardner. He's right there.
At the 10-yard line.
He's a big boy. He's a big runner.
This Faith team happy to get 6 yards on every carry. They keep doing that. They know they're going to take care of business. Gardner listed at 6 foot, 200 pounds. Good size running back. Handoff left side. That's Gardner. Goes through a hole. Hill fires way forward. Gardner still on his feet. Puts 6 on the board. Patriot fans. That's a Faith Christian touchdown.
All the way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Kenny, I didn't know we were in Mississippi State, but I guess we're in Starkville this week.
We are.
As they break out the cowbells here on the cell line. Kenny, you know what I need? I got a fever. And the only prescription is more cowbell.
Oh, my goodness.
I never thought I'd get to break that joke out on a Friday game of the week, but God bless you, Will Ferrell, and you, Blue Oyster Cult.
That was a good drive, 60 yards. Running, power play.
Power running, setting up 2-point conversion. Hand off to the big fullback, and that is Jackson White. In for the 2-point conversion.
44,
and with
Jackson
8:55 remaining in the first quarter, Faith Christian takes the opening possession of the game. They punch it in the end zone, and they have an 8-0 lead. Kenny, let's take a moment to thank tonight's fantastic game sponsors. JR's Maintenance, a proud supporter of all our student athletes. The Small Shops Mall and Traded at 2916 Sunset Avenue. Traded located inside the small shops, and also 1326 Ward Boulevard in Wilson. Don Bullock Chevrolet, doing it the better way at Don Bullock Chevrolet. Golden Corral, the only one for everyone. Folks, if you don't know yet, they got ribs, they got wings. What else do you really need in this world? Well, if you do need something else, they've got plenty of it on that buffet board. And finally, Nash Community College, your go-to spot for top-notch education and training in Nash County. Folks, registration for the spring semester opens October 21st. That is coming up sooner than you think. Check your calendars. Make sure you get out there, get registered for spring semester at Nash Community College. All right, Patriots going to be kicking it off. We'll give Rocky Mount Academy a chance to answer. And this Faith Christian offense, they've been putting up a good amount of points on the season. And that ball is loose. RMA going to fall on it.
About the 28-yard line. They're going to start.
The Patriots.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Rocky Mount Academy will take over.
For the Eagles.
And folks, we expect to see number 3, Garrick Miller, as the man under center.
Eagles will start their drive from their 33-yard line, 1st and 10.
And we've got referee whistles
Official
going on.
timeout.
I believe need somebody to run out and get the tee off the field. And that is what they'll do. Gardner punching in the touchdown, going out retrieving the tee. Young man is very active early in this ball game. Very active. Here come the Eagles. Miller in shotgun. Miller takes a snap, fakes a handoff. Miller rolls to his left. He's got a man looking downfield. It is caught. And Wyatt Wells, the big tight end, 6'4", 220,
Wyatt Wells
on the receiving end of that.
He's a big boy.
Nice play action from Miller Rolled out to his left, threw it back across his body, Kenny, but showed good zip on it.
They're going to have to put some pressure on their quarterback. They gave him that much time. Wyatt Wells is a big boy.
It's been an up and down season for Rocky Mount Academy, but they would love no better way to end it than an upset win over Faith Christian. Miller snap, inside handoff. That's going nowhere for Cam Dawkins.
Handoff number 1, Cam Dawkins, brought down or near the line of scrimmage.
He had white jerseys all around him on that. No help. And it'll be a loss of about a yard on the play. Will bring up second down.
Loss of 1 on the play. 2nd and 11 for the Eagles.
All right, Kenny, let's keep an eye out. Wells is split out wide to the right. And he has got single coverage on that side. Ramsey Ward lined up against him. Let's see if anything happens on that. No, it's going to be Aiden Lovely coming around the right side. And Lovely going to pick up about 10 yards. Well, let's give him 9 yards on the play.
The gain on the play.
That was a good move on their part. Wide receiver goes down this side wide open for the running back.
Line. 3rd and 2 for the Eagles.
And Kenny, that's the thing you see in the 8-man football. You don't have those extra guys on the field to close off that space.
That's right.
You've got to play very sound, fundamental defensive football. You can't. There's not a lot of room for just going off and doing your own thing. No. You've got to be fundamental here, or you leave huge holes. Snap, Miller on the keeper. Miller's got the first down and more, and he will be run out of bounds by Ward.
Quarterback Garrett Miller on the keeper. Forced out of bounds by number 4, Ramsey Ward. Miller picks up an Eagle. First down.
30-yard line. Yep.
All right, ball out to the 30. It'll be first down.
Ball
For the Eagles, a JR's maintenance first down. 7:05 remain in the first quarter. 8-0 Faith up early on Rocky Mount Academy. Eagles are driving in their first chance. Miller, quick throw. No, not away at the line.
Good job.
And Kenny, we got to get love to the big man. 52, Joshua Barber, the senior defensive end, got that big bear paw in the sky. Knocked Miller's ball down because they were setting up that inside screen to Wells.
They sure were. Barber's a good-sized boy. He's listed about 6'2", 6'3". Boy, yep. He got those hands up and knocked that ball down.
Once again, folks, that is just good, solid, fundamental defensive lineman playing. Get the hands up.
2nd and 10 for the Eagles.
Make traffic. 2nd down tip for RMA. Lovely in motion, and there's the keeper. Miller trying to get outside. Miller's in trouble. Miller slides 1, and Miller will go down in the backfield for the loss.
Miller on the keeper for the Eagles.
And trying to see who came up. I believe that was 17
on the
Landon Williams coming up with the tackle. Loss of a couple on the play. It'll bring up 3rd and long for the Eagles.
The 3rd and 13.
Lovely in motion. There's the handoff. Going nowhere for Dawkins. 3rd and long, RMA. They got conservative with it.
Handoff number 1, Cam Dawkins, tackled in the backfield.
And now 4th down. Kenny, you figure with that, maybe they're setting up for a
the Eagles.
They're inside 35.
You're definitely inside, but that's an interesting call on 3rd down.
It was, yeah.
You set yourself up with a very difficult 4th down conversion.
You have 17 as a big wide receiver there. You could have got it to the ball to him, and I think made a little bit of positive yard.
Even if you cut this in half for 4th down,
yeah,
I would look for him maybe to go up top here to 17. That would be my play. Miller dropping the throw. Miller's in trouble. Miller, he's going down midfield. There's going to be a flag, though, Kenny. There was a face mask.
Flag on the play.
That's an automatic first down.
There is a face mask on the play.
Personal foul face mask is the call against the Patriots as flags flew in from both sides of the field.
Personal foul, as you said, Kenny, that is an automatic first down. So Faith Christian goes from getting them off the field on 4th down to giving them a first down.
Same original line of
The
scrimmage.
penalty is assessed. Ball be spotted at the 30-yard line for the Patriots. We still be 4th down, be 4th and 10 for the Eagles.
Okay, check that. Not going to be a first down. So just the yardage. I thought with a personal foul you got the first down. Throw, man, open, caught, middle of the field. Put 6 on the board, Eagle fans. That is a Rocky Mount Academy touchdown. Micah Bozeman. He got completely lost in the zone.
Somebody lost their man. That was wide open, Wes.
Bozeman could not have been more wide open. Miller put it right on him. Bozeman takes care of the rest. And Rocky Mount Academy is a 2-point conversion away from tying up this football game.
No, it was.
I believe it was 44 or 17.
It was a smaller number, like 15 or 17.
I think it was 17.
Yep.
Eagles line up to go for 2. Oh, that didn't go anywhere. Dawkins, that ball's popped out.
He can't.
Dawkins was hit as soon as he took the football. It was Jackson White with the big hit. 2-point conversion's no good. 5:20 remain in the first quarter, folks. We're going to take a commercial break. When we come back, we'll have more first quarter action here on the Brightspeed High School Football Game of the Week, WHIG TV. Tonight's game brought to you on WHIG TV by Brightspeed. Switch to the bright side. Also brought to you by JR's Maintenance, Commercial and Industrial Metal Fabrication Services. Proud to support student athletes. Small Shops Mall, 2619 Sunset Avenue in the former Steinmart building. Dozens of locally owned shops inside, as well as Trade It, now open inside the small shops. Don Bullock Chevrolet, 1920 North Wesleyan Boulevard in Rocky Mount. Doing it the better way at Don Bullock Chevrolet. Golden Corral, 921 North Wesleyan Boulevard. The only one for everyone. The Brightspeed High School Football Game of the Week.
The weak Wi-Fi at my old place led to some regrettable trolling. But here, Brightspeed got me set up with reliable fiber internet that works everywhere. Man, I'm good.
Move to Brightspeed Fiber Internet and switch to the bright side.
Negra, I want to be an actor.
So why don't you act like a good sister and get me some more of those baby back ribs?
I want to be a director now. Let's try a scene where you go get your own. And action.
And cut.
A lot of drama on this set.
Action.
And cut.
Maybe I'll just go get wings for everybody.
When you're buying a pre-owned car or truck, we know what's important to you. Selection. Choose from hundreds of hand-selected pre-owned vehicles on our website or lot. Dependability. We stand behind our pre-owned with factory or Don Bullock warranty. Price and monthly payments. We can get you in the vehicle that works for your budget. We'll handle all the DMV paperwork, including tags. Look through our inventory. It's updated daily. Third-generation owner and manager on site to help you. Doing business the better way. Don Bullock Chevrolet.
Shop local at Trade It and Small Shops Mall. Trade It is stocked fully of gently used items, all backed by a 30-day warranty. Plus, when you shop at Trade It and you bring some items you're not using anymore, you can get paid cash on the spot. Big news, Trade It is also now carrying an entire selection of lab-created diamonds, solitaires, studs, and engagement rings. All at 20 to 40% off the price of mined diamonds. These are actual diamonds just created in a lab. Same sparkle, same chemical composition, same beauty of mined diamonds. Come in and take a look. Next door, you can shop local merchants selling a variety of goods. Or you can open your own retail store at Small Shops Mall with no long-term lease. Locals, shop local at Trade It and Small Shops Mall.
Nash Community College is offering a brand new scholarship to new and current full-time curriculum students. Next NC offers $3,000 covering a full semester's tuition and course materials to North Carolina students making $80,000 or less. So take yourself to the next level by applying to Nash Community College and completing your FAFSA application. For more information, visit nashcc.edu/registration or by calling 252-451-8263.
And welcome everyone back on the Brightspeed High School Football Game of the Week. WHIG-TV, Wes Bradshaw, Kenny Dickerson coming to you tonight from Rocky Mountain Academy. As we've got the Eagles taking on the Faith Christian Patriots. 5:20 remaining in the first quarter. Faith Christian an 8-6 lead. Both teams score on their opening drives. Faith with the methodical move down the field. RMA scoring via the big play. And the Eagles will be kicking it off. And coming out the other way with a lot of running room. That's Vincent Wilson. Wilson kicks it outside. Wilson, one man to beat. He's going to beat him. No flags. Puts 6 on the board. Patriot fans. That is a Faith Christian touchdown.
Touchdown, Patriots.
And Kenny, just that quickly, Faith Christian answers, and they reestablish they push that lead out. I won't say they reestablished a 2-score lead yet.
You know, the Faith Christian did a good job in holding RMA. The penalty hurt. That could have been a big turnaround right there. But for Faith Christian to get this kickoff back for a touchdown puts them back with momentum.
There's Gartner firing his way forward. I don't know if he made it. He does. 2-point conversion is good. So, folks, 14 seconds back in, and Faith Christian pushes the lead back up, and they do make it a 2-score lead after the 2-point conversion, 16-6. Faith Christian leading Rocky Mount Academy. Let's just talk about some of these sponsors tonight, folks. You know, the Small Shops Mall and Trade located 2916 Sunset Avenue. Locally owned shops such as a bookstore, game store, and computer store are all inside. Also located inside is Trade-It. Folks, Trade-It, your home for buy, sell, or trade inside the small shops in Rocky Mount. And also at 1326 Ward Boulevard in Wilson. Definitely check them out. Now, folks, Vincent Wilson exploded on that kickoff return. Looked like a brand new 2025 Chevrolet Corvette. And Kenny, there's no better place to get your 2025 Chevrolet Corvette than right there at Don Bullock Chevrolet, 1920 North Wesleyan Boulevard. Doing it the better way at Don Bullock Chevrolet for over a century here in Rocky Mount. All right, Faith going to be kicking it off now to Rocky Mount Academy. And Aiden Tyndall, number 15, handling the kicking duties. It is a low line drive. It's bouncing. It's live and down.
25-yard line.
RMA ball will be spotted at the 25-yard line.
Yep.
And RMA back out.
By the Eagles.
Folks, RMA got a little help on the last drive. The fourth down face mask gave him another shot. Garrett Miller made the Patriots pay. But now, down 10 points, RMA needs an answer, and they need one quick. The way Faith is moving the football tonight, they could make this a long game for that RMA defense. 5:05 remaining first quarter. 16-6 on the Brightspeed scoreboard. Faith Christian leading Rocky Mount Academy. Miller goes under center. Man in motion, fakes the sweep. Was looking for the inside handoff to Dawkins. Miller ducks, dives, dodges. Got back near the original line. There is a flag down, and most likely that's going to be a holding territory.
Miller goes down in the backfield.
And it will be holding. Now, Kenny, that was a fake sweep, and they were going to hand it off coming back inside, but the Faith Christian defensive line had already blown up the play. Miller was unable to make the handoff. Miller did a good job holding himself to only lose a couple of yards.
That penalty decline.
All right, so they will decline the penalty. Looks like Miller lost 3 on the play. Second down 13. And once again, Kenny, he's fortunate to only lose 3 on that and not lose his head. Miller makes his checks. He'll take the snap. Miller looking for room to run. He doesn't have any. He's looking for some. And Miller going to go down behind the line of scrimmage.
Brought down in the backfield.
And it's Joshua Barber with the tackle for loss.
Tackle by number 50.
Hey, Kenny, that was a design run that just had nowhere to go.
Yeah, the defense is doing a good job staying home, too. They're not getting caught in a trap or anything. They're staying home, and they did a good job keeping an eye on that quarterback.
Miller's shifty. He's got some wheels.
From their own 18-yard line.
But, Kenny, you got to have a few blocks set up in front of you if you want your quarterback to be able to make that design run.
Third down and a lot here. Look for a pass to number 17, wide receiver.
That's who I'd be looking for. Wells set up out to the left.
Yep.
Lone receiver. He's got Ward on him. There is a man in the slot. They fake the throw, looking downfield. There's Wells. Wells has it. And puts the stiff arm on the defender. And Wells. They're going to pick up the JR's maintenance first down.
Yep.
Ball to be spotted just between.
Kenny, I'm just going to say between you and me. If it was me, I think I'd just keep going to Wells until somebody adjusted at this point. Because the run game ain't got much going for you.
No.
Miller drops. Miller throws. It was in the hands of Lovely. Lovely unable to bring it in.
Lovely.
And incomplete pass on first down to bring up 2nd and 10. 3:19 to go in the first quarter on the Brightspeed scoreboard. 16-6. Faith Christian leads Rocky Mount Academy. Miller drops. Miller, quick throw, caught. That's Wells. Wells. Once again, throwing down the defensive back. That time it was Blade Hinton feeling the wrath of big Wyatt Wells. Wells is a matchup problem.
He's yours.
The 3rd and
He's
3
6'4",
for the
220,
Eagles.
Wes. That's a big
With
boy
the
out
ball
there.
on the 49
He's going to be a matchup
yard
problem
line.
for a lot of people. From what we've seen a couple of times, runs a nice route. And quick throw, there's a screen, and looks like Dawkins going to have enough for the first time. That's going to be close. Let's see where he gets spotted.
Number 1, Cam Dawkins.
And Kenny, I know we've said the name a lot, but Wells was the one out there who put in the block that sprung Dawkins for the first down. And it will be enough for the JR's maintenance
3
first
on the play.
down.
That's just enough for an Eagle. First down.
I agree with you, Wes. I think Rocky Mount Academy just needs to go to Wells for a while. Fake a run every now and then, but just go to Wells.
Yeah, he needs to be the focal point of this offense. Hand off, Lovely, looking for some running room. Flag coming in from the back.
Hand off to number 4, Aiden Lovely.
Holding.
And a holding call against Rocky Mount Academy.
I'd back him up this time.
Yeah,
Holding is a call against the Eagles.
And with 2:35 left, the good work Rocky Mount Academy have been doing, they get backed
Ball
up.
backed up to the Eagle 42-yard line.
Ball back on the 42-yard line, still first down. Miller has to pull it. Miller's in trouble. He's going down in the backfield. And Kenny, all night, it has been Landon Williams 17 and Joshua Barber 52. They have been in Miller's face on just about every play.
And number 52,
And
Joshua
that was
Barber.
good coverage of number 17. Wells was covered then. He was not open. If he'd thrown the ball, he'd be in a mistake.
Wells is the first look right now, and if Miller is having to go to that second option, he's having to wait on it.
Yes.
And that is giving that Faith pass rush all kinds of room to do what they want to do. Second and long. And in motion, Miller looking to throw. Miller's got a man down the middle of the field. Oh, through the hands of Owen Lewis.
He was open.
Intended for number 2, Owen Lewis.
Lewis was open. He just couldn't get it to him.
The 3rd down for the Eagles.
That ball came out a little wobbly from Miller.
It did.
If Miller puts a good throw there, Lewis has the separation down the middle of the field, and they're probably walking in for 6. At the least, you get a big play in a first down. but at best you're walking in. Third down for RMA. Kenny, it's 3rd and long. That was the home run play.
Yeah.
And flag on the play. Miller looking to throw, caught. And they're going to have it up at the first down, but there is a flag. Oh, it's going to be an illegal shift against the Eagles. Kenny, that hurts.
Man, that's tough in 8-man football.
Yeah,
illegal shift like that.
Illegal shift. 2 men in motion is the call against the Eagles.
Wow. Just keep backing them up here.
That was a really nice throw. That was a nice catch. And a really good finish from Dawkins
Ball
to pick
back
up that
up
first
to
down.
the Eagle 35-yard line.
It'll go for nothing.
Where they face 3rd and long.
If I were Faith Christian, I would just put my defensive backs about 15 yards down. Not try to get up on the line. Just run them back.
Well, you got 52, 44, and 17. I'd just say hunt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we got a timeout.
Timeout on the play. All right, folks, minute 6 remaining in the first quarter. 16-6, Faith Christian leads Rocky Mount Academy
Timeout.
on the Bright Speed Game of the Week. Timeout on the field. It's Faith Christian coming into this ball game on the back of a 62-38 win over St. David's a week ago. 64-0 the week before against Father Capadonna, and 42-14 the week before against Halifax Academy. They are hot. And they are trying to remain hot tonight. 3rd down and long for the Eagles. Coming off the timeout. Miller rolls to his right. Miller comes back across the field. That's Wells. And it'll be off the hands of Wells.
Complete, intended for number 17, Wyatt Wells.
Just overthrew.
Brings up 4th down for the Eagles.
As Wells was there, I don't know if he's picking up the first down, but at that point, you have a legitimate 4th down chance at that point.
Yeah. And
now you got to bring in the punt.
He was the option you needed to go to get some yards.
And that's what they did. They
Yep.
just didn't execute. Dawkins will be the punter. Dawkins gets rid of it. Decent punt. And it will be Wilson. Wilson with room to run, and a really, really nice open field tackle
is returned by
Micah Bozeman. Because if Wilson gets around Bozeman, he's got room to run.
Yeah.
All right, so Faith Christian will take over. 50 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. A 10-point lead. They've got the momentum going their way.
Wilson tackled on the Patriot 41-yard line.
And Parker brings them out. Parker handoff, that's Gartner. Gartner over right side.
Hand off to number 7.
He's going to pick up a
Austin
couple of
Gardner.
yards on first down.
Gardner's going to get you 2 or 3 yards every time at least.
At least.
The hole was
They
there.
have 2 on the play for the Patriots.
Folks, Faith just wants to run the ball and punish you. Just beat you up front. No need for wide receivers. Handoff, that's Tyndall fighting his way forward. He'll be over midfield. No, check that, folks. He will be a few yards short of midfield. Ball out to the 46.
Number 11, Trip Evans. And that's the end of our first quarter.
All right, folks, we got a quarter in the books. I just about blew you out of the box.
Wow.
Folks,
I wasn't expecting that award.
1 quarter in the books here at Rocky Mount Academy on the Bright Speed Game of the Week. Faith Christian leading the Eagles by a score of 16-6. We'll be back with second quarter action on the Bright Speed High School Football Game of the Week, WHIG TV. Tonight's game brought to you on WHIG TV by Brightspeed. Switch to the bright side. Also brought to you by JR's Maintenance Commercial and Industrial Metal Fabrication Services. Proud to support student athletes. Small Shops Mall, 2619 Sunset Avenue in the former Steinmart building. Dozens of locally owned shops inside, as well as Trade It, now open inside the small shops. Don Bullock Chevrolet, 1920 North Wesleyan Boulevard in Rocky Mount. Doing it the better way at Don Bullock Chevrolet. Golden Corral, 921 North Wesleyan Boulevard, the only one for everyone. The Brightspeed High School Football Game of the Week.
The weak Wi-Fi at my old place led to some regrettable trolling. But here, Brightspeed got me set up with reliable fiber internet that works everywhere. Man, I'm good.
Move to Brightspeed Fiber Internet and switch to the bright side.
When I grow up, I want to be an actor.
So why don't you act like a good sister and get me some more buffalo wings?
On second thought, I want to be a director. Let's try a scene where you go get your own.
Can we get some more lemon pepper wings in this scene?
Ooh, and honey teriyaki too.
Ooh, good note.
Have your people call my people.
When you're buying a pre-owned car or truck, we know what's important to you. Selection. Choose from hundreds of hand-selected pre-owned vehicles on our website or lot. Dependability. We stand behind our pre-owned with factory or Don Bullock warranty. Price and monthly payments. We can get you in the vehicle that works for your budget. We'll handle all the DMV paperwork, including tags. Look through our inventory. It's updated daily. Third-generation owner and manager on site to help you. Doing business the better way. Don Bullock Chevrolet.
Shop local at Trade It and Small Shops Mall. Trade It is stocked fully of gently used items, all backed by a 30-day warranty. Plus, when you shop at Trade It and you bring some items you're not using anymore, you can get paid cash on the spot. Big news, Trade It is also now carrying an entire selection of lab-created diamonds, solitaires, studs, and engagement rings. All at 20 to 40% off the price of mined diamonds. These are actual diamonds just created in a lab. Same sparkle, same chemical composition, same beauty of mined diamonds. Come in and take a look. Next door, you can shop local merchants selling a variety of goods. Or you can open your own retail store at Small Shops Mall with no long-term lease. Locals, shop local at Trade It and Small Shops Mall.
Nash Community College is offering a brand new scholarship to new and current full-time curriculum students. Next NC offers $3,000 covering a full semester's tuition and course materials to North Carolina students making $80,000 or less. So take yourself to the next level by applying to Nash Community College and completing your FAFSA application. For more information, visit nashcc.edu/registration or by calling 252-451-8263.
All right, folks, welcome back on the Brightspeed High School Football Game of the Week on WHIG TV. Wes Bradshaw, Kenny Dickerson bringing you the action tonight from Rocky Mount Academy. They're taking on the Patriots of Faith Christian as they open the second quarter with a run up the middle. I think he's going to be about a yard short. Faith Christian, after a quarter, leading RMA 16-6 on the Brightspeed scoreboard.
44, Jackson White. Tackled by number 33,
Jackson White on the carry, and White's going to be about a yard short. Fourth down coming up for the Patriots.
Short of the first down marker.
Ball spotted. Well, Kenny, the nose of the ball directly on the 50-yard line. So the Patriots need the 49 to keep this drive alive.
Quarterback.
And keeper, I don't know if he got it. No, it does not look like he got it. Rocky Mount Academy comes up with the stand. And it'll be a turnover on downs as we begin the second quarter. Folks, big thanks to tonight's game sponsors, JR's Maintenance, the Small Shops Mall and Trade It, Don Bullock Chevrolet, Golden Corral, Nash Community College, and after that stand, the Rocky Mount Academy defensive line. Sounds like they need all-you-can-eat ribs and 3 different kinds of chicken wings, which you can find each and every night on the hot buffet bar at Golden Corral. Folks, Richard Sarmiento, of course, will be there to sign autographs on occasion. If you catch him there, he will sign your autograph. Bring in your napkin, and he will sign it. He'll even personalize it, make it out to you. Of course, Golden Corral, the only one for everyone.
Well, I know they want to play it safe and give it to the quarterback then, but you got a big running back. If he hit that hole, he would have picked up 2 to 3 yards.
Well, yeah. I mean, to me, that was Gardner all day.
Yeah.
After taking over on downs, Eagles start their drive. 1st and 10.
All right, ball to the 50-yard line. 1st and 10, RMA. Let's see if Miller can get something going. Handoff Dawkins. He doesn't find much room, but he will fall forward. Gain of about a yard and a half.
Carry tackle by number 12.
Not a whole lot up the middle tonight. Not a whole lot up the middle.
No.
They're going to have to go to the outside.
That Faith Christian defensive
on the play, 2nd and 9 for the Eagles.
They are tough. They take blockers, and those linebackers are just flying around. Second down, empty backfield. Miller's in trouble. Miller throws it up and throws it away, and that was a really good decision by Gary Miller.
Yeah, but Faith Christian was coming. 4 or 5 guys, they were coming.
Fortunate for Miller, he had Lovely in the area. He had not gotten out of that tackle box, but he did have Lovely, so it'll just be an overthrow. And it'll bring up 3rd down and 9 for the Eagles to see if they can keep this drive alive. Trying to give their defense a little bit of time on the line to catch their breaths. Third and 9. Lovely in motion. Miller's got a man downfield. Oh, he's got Lovely coming on the wheel. And he came down with it.
And stayed in bounds.
Caught by number 4,
Kenny, that was a great hands-only catch because Lovely was extended to make that catch.
Before he went out of bounds at the
as you said, was able to stay in bounds.
And that is.
I was just waiting to see what the official was going to say if he bobbled that football going down. Great job by Lovely to hold on to it. Kenny, the fake jet sweep, and then Lovely went right into the wheel route coming out of it. Nice play by RMA.
He put that ball on the outside. Only that receiver could get it.
Miller looking to throw. There's a screen backside. And there is Wells. And Wells with a nice pickup. And it's going to be another JR's maintenance. First down
around the 20-yard line. And that'll be an Eagle.
And Kenny, I think we're seeing that RMA knows they do not have the beef up front to run effectively against Faith. They're going to have to keep them. They're going to keep them honest with it, but it is going to be on the arm of Garrick Miller tonight to take Rocky Mount Academy as far as he can. Eagles are tight. And handoff to Lovely. Lovely finds some running room. And he will find forward.
Aiden Lovely.
I believe he's going to have enough for another JR's maintenance first down.
Man, that hole opened up real quick. That was a good call.
That was the best, by far the best run of the night for Rocky Mount Academy.
First down.
That's the thing, Kenny. If you can start backing them off a little bit with the passing game, you can start to maybe find a seam, find a hole somewhere for the running back. First and goal. And Miller looking for some running room. Miller turns back field. 6 on the board, Eagle fans. That is a Rocky Mount Academy touchdown.
Wow.
Garrick Miller finds the end zone. And Kenny, a few moments ago, it looked like Faith Christian were about to take control of this game and run away with it. And now, Rocky Mount Academy right back in it. Miller in shotgun. Miller, quick throw. He's got Wells on the outside. 2-point conversion is good.
Wells, 2-point conversion is good.
And Kenny White Wells just ran his DB out of his cleats as Wells was all alone in the back of the end zone. 2-point conversion is good. 9:14 to go in the second quarter. Faith Christian 16, Rocky Mount Academy 14. We've got a ball game on the game of the week. Eagles going to be teeing it up. It'll be Colin Agan taking care of the kicking. And Agan boots it deep. And waiting back there for it is number 2, Vincent Wilson. Wilson picks it up before he gets the end zone. Wilson! One man to beat. It's just Agan. And Wilson is going to take it in the house. Put 6 on the board. Patriot fans. That is a Faith Christian touchdown. Wilson, his second kickoff return for a touchdown tonight. Ring the cowbells. All right, well, Kenny, I think I'm just kicking out of bounds and taking the penalty from now on.
Yeah, I think I would have too. He was tight roping on that sideline, but they couldn't get him out of bounds.
So the thing is, that ball was about to roll into the end zone. Wilson busted his tail to get over just to be able to get it and make a return.
Good decision on his part, because he could have just let that go.
Very good decision for the young man. And two-point conversion is good. That is Landon Williams for the two-point conversion.
Two-point conversion is
so there's 9 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Faith Christian pushes that lead back out. They now lead at 24-14. And now we'll take us a commercial break. We'll be back with more second quarter action here on the Brightspeed High School Football Game of the Week, WHIG TV. Tonight's game brought to you on WHIG TV by Brightspeed. Switch to the bright side. Also brought to you by JR's Maintenance Commercial and Industrial Metal Fabrication Services. Proud to support student athletes. Small Shops Mall, 2619 Sunset Avenue in the former Steinmart building. Dozens of locally owned shops inside, as well as Trade It, now open inside the small shops. Don Bullock Chevrolet, 1920 North Wesleyan Boulevard in Rocky Mount. Doing it the better way at Don Bullock Chevrolet. Golden Corral, 921 North Wesleyan Boulevard. The only one for everyone. The Brightspeed High School Football Game of the Week.
The weak Wi-Fi at my old place led to some regrettable trolling. But here, Brightspeed got me set up with reliable fiber internet that works everywhere. Man, I'm good.
Move to Brightspeed Fiber Internet and switch to the bright side.
Negra, I want to be an actor.
So why don't you act like a good sister and get me some more of those baby back ribs?
I want to be a director now. Let's try a scene where you go get your own. And action.
And cut.
A lot of drama on this set.
Action.
And cut.
Maybe I'll just go get wings for everybody.
When you're buying a pre-owned car or truck, we know what's important to you. Selection. Choose from hundreds of hand-selected pre-owned vehicles on our website or lot. Dependability. We stand behind our pre-owned with factory or Don Bullock warranty. Price and monthly payments. We can get you in the vehicle that works for your budget. We'll handle all the DMV paperwork, including tags. Look through our inventory. It's updated daily. Third-generation owner and manager on site to help you. Doing business the better way. Don Bullock Chevrolet.
Shop local at Trade It and Small Shops Mall. Trade It is stocked fully of gently used items, all backed by a 30-day warranty. Plus, when you shop at Trade It and you bring some items you're not using anymore, you can get paid cash on the spot. Big news, Trade It is also now carrying an entire selection of lab-created diamonds, solitaires, studs, and engagement rings. All at 20 to 40% off the price of mined diamonds. These are actual diamonds just created in a lab. Same sparkle, same chemical composition, same beauty of mined diamonds. Come in and take a look. Next door, you can shop local merchants selling a variety of goods. Or you can open your own retail store at Small Shops Mall with no long-term lease. Locals, shop local at Trade It and Small Shops Mall.
Nash Community College is offering a brand new scholarship to new and current full-time curriculum students. Next NC offers $3,000 covering a full semester's tuition and course materials to North Carolina students making $80,000 or less. So take yourself to the next level by applying to Nash Community College and completing your FAFSA application. For more information, visit nashcc.edu/registration or by calling 252-451 82-63.
Champions and
welcome back on the Brightspeed High School Football Game of the Week. 9 minutes remaining in the second quarter from Rocky Mount Academy. The Eagles of RMA trail Faith Christian by a score of 24-14. West Bradshaw, Kenny Dickerson coming to you tonight from RMA, located on Avondale Avenue here in Rocky Mount. Faith Christian took the brutally long bus ride down Winston, took a right, and have made it tonight. And folks, we have the premier private school football game in Nash County, and both squads look up for it tonight. 24-14, Faith leading RMA as we're about midway through the second quarter. And they boot it short, onside kick, ball is loose.
Ball's loose.
Rocky Mount Academy holds on to it. Jordan Jones, the freshman.
Jordan Creech Jones.
He had it, he didn't have it, and then he had it when it mattered.
Somehow he got it back. I didn't think he had it.
So Faith looking for the trickery, trying to get the ball back, and Rocky Mount Academy will have a good field position.
Their best field position to start off tonight.
Ball be spotted the 47-yard line.
They had a good drive last drive, so
doing both things, running and throwing.
They were running and passing to Wells. Yep.
Miller under center. I haven't seen a lot of that tonight. Miller handoff right side. That is Dawkins.
Handoff to number 1, Cam Dawkins. Fighting through defenders, finally brought down by number 15, Aiden Tyndall. Ball spotted at the Patriot 48-yard line. Will be second down for the Eagles.
Ball on the 48, nice carry on first down for RMA. Yeah, Kenny, just when we called for why even mess with running the ball, they have started to make a little bit of leeway running the football, a little bit of headway, excuse me.
Just grinding it. When they need to go to Wells, they go to Wells.
Second down and 4. Miller, lovely in motion. Miller fakes it. He's looking downfield. Went for the underneath pass, left it short.
Is low and incomplete. Intended for number 4, Aiden Lovely.
And he had Lovely coming out of the backfield. Had pressure in his face, short-armed it. And it'll bring up a third down for the Eagles. Rocky Mount Academy trailing by 10.
Number 14,
8:02 remaining in the second quarter.
For the Patriots.
24-14, Faith leads it on the Brightspeed scoreboard. Faith, a pair of kickoff return for touchdowns. Miller, throw, he's got a man.
Wells was open.
Miller's pass incomplete.
Wells coming across the middle. Once again, I think the pass rush had a lot to do with Miller mechanically not getting that football out. Fourth down.
Ward on the coverage for the Patriots.
Good pressure then on the quarterback. Made him rush that throw just a little bit. He had a receiver open.
Fourth down, RMA going to keep the offense on the field. Have a receiver out to the right. Wells coming off the line. He'll be the tight end. Toss sweep. It's going to be a halfback option. Lovely's going to keep it, and he is going to have enough for the first down.
Number 4, Aiden Lovely.
That was a really well put together play, Kenny. Lovely on the outside, had the option, looked at it for a second, but then saw he had some running room. But that little look froze the defenders just long enough for Lovely to get enough for the first down.
And that was a good decision on his part to just tuck it down and run.
Very good decision. First down, RMA. Miller, throw, caught, that's Wells.
Pass complete to number 17, Wyatt Wells.
Blade Hinton on the coverage.
Gain of 5 on the play, down to the 35-yard line. 2nd and 5 for the Eagles.
5-yard gain for Rocky Mount Academy.
if the quarterback's got time, Wells is a good receiver for him to look for. Wells is out.
4 wide, Miller in shotgun. He's got Lovely in the slot. That's been his second favorite receiver. He's looking for Wells, though. Miller's in trouble. Flag down on the play. He's sacked in the
backfield by number 17, Landon Williams. There's a flag on the play.
Landon Williams dropped him.
Illegal shift.
And it's going to be an illegal shift.
Oh, what we got? He's saying illegal shift.
Holding is the call against the Eagles. That penalty is declined.
Oh, he was declining.
Okay, he was declining. I was going to say, I didn't see anyone move on that play.
Didn't have but 3 guys up there. I thought, how in the world did somebody shift?
All right, so that was a holding call that got declined. So they'll take the sack. 3rd and, let's call this 14 coming up. 6:53 remaining in the half. Ball will be at the 45-yard line.
With the loss on the play, ball spotted at the 45-yard line. 3rd and 15 for the Eagles.
And head official wants to talk to Faith Christian coach. Folks, big thanks to tonight's game sponsors, JR's Maintenance, the Small Shops Mall and Trade It, Don Bullock Chevrolet, Golden Corral, and of course our good friends at Nash Community College. Big thanks to all of them.
Everybody's tight here, Wes. 3rd down and 15.
Big play for the Eagles.
We're going to try to run the ball.
And there's the fake. There's the second fake. Miller has time. Miller throws. He's up the coverage. And Hinton stepped in front of it.
Intended for number 17, Wyatt Wells. Broken off on the play.
Wyatt saved that.
Wells had to quickly turn into a DB on that
one. He sure did.
Miller, it almost seemed like that play took too long to develop.
4th down for the Eagles. Ball on the 45-yard line, be 4th and 15.
I'll give the RMA line some credit. They did a good job giving him time. But it'll bring up a 4th down. RMA looks more than ready to go for it. 6:42 remain in the half. Eagles trail by 10. They have converted a 4th down for a touchdown tonight. Miller in trouble. Miller throws back. He's got a man out. And this time, Hinton comes up with the interception.
Intended for number 17, Wyatt Wells.
Miller only had one play. He took it. Hinton, good defense, stepped in front of Wells. Either way, it was a turnover.
Yeah.
But Hinton goes in the stat book with the pick. And Miller got up a little gingerly, making his way back across the field, but he's going to stay in the play.
Patriots will start their drive from the 30-yard line, 1st and 10.
Yeah, there was a lot of pressure on him then. He threw it out of desperation.
Well, he was running for his life. If he had been able to complete that one, that was going to be like some Johnny Manziel stuff. And, folks, different quarterback. Hinton is in at quarterback for Faith.
Number 7, Austin Gardner on the carry for the Patriots, brought down by a host of Eagle defenders.
Now, Kenny, as we see the Faith offense back at it at the second time, the Faith offense has really only had one good drive tonight.
That's all. Yep.
They've got 2 scores off a kickoff return for touchdowns.
Cam Dawkins, Owen Lewis, and Caden Pulley in on the tackle.
And Hinton is staying in
on the play.
Quarterback. Hinton, the junior. Oh, ball's on the ground. RMA comes up with that.
Ball's fumbled in the backfield.
He's trying to hand it off to Vincent Williams. I don't know.
He said it was an incomplete pass. He said an incomplete pass.
Wrote an incomplete pass.
Folks, I know I'm the TV announcer. I'm speechless.
I didn't see an attempt for a pass. I thought he was trying to hand it off on the run.
And it'll be 3rd down.
Folks, I know some coaches who would be absolutely – I know a coach who was right here at Rocky Mountain Academy a few years ago who would be absolutely ripping someone a new one right now. B.W. Holt is not in the building, though. Hand off Gartner, and Gartner is hit at the line.
4th down.
Kenny, I'm still trying to get over how
Michael Bozeman on the tackle.
Pass.
Number 7,
Unless it was
Gartner.
a shuffle pass. Unless he
Ball
considered
carrier
it
for
a
Patriots
shuffle
brings up
pass.
4th down.
I don't know how it was incomplete. Faith Christian did not put together a drive Rocky Mountain Academy held there.
They did, and it looks like Tyndall will be in to punt it away. 4th down. Hey, you know, I'm going to give a lot of credit to Rocky Mountain Academy right there. I'm standing up here flummoxed on an incomplete pass. They got back to work and made a stop. Great job by the Eagles. Oh, bad snap. That is way over Tyndall's head. And Tyndall heads up, gets the punt off. It's not going to go very far, but he saved it somewhat.
And after the punt,
and Kenny, right now, after that first drive, Faith looked so tight, so crisp, so efficient.
1st and 10.
They've been pretty sloppy. They've been just borderline sloppy since then, offensively and now the special teams. Somebody better get Vincent Wilson over to the Golden Corral after the game because that young man definitely deserves
If you're
it.
hungry, we mentioned the pints of barbecue at the concession stand, and those are selling for just $10. To go along with the barbecue sandwiches, pizza, nachos, popcorn, and assorted candies.
Kenny, I think I
and
know where
drinks.
I'm heading at halftime.
That can be found at the concession stand. $10 pints of barbecue.
All right, RMA back on the field. Good starting field position. Ball at the 45. They have a chance to cut into this lead. 4:56 to go in the second quarter. Miller, toss sweep, Dawkins. Dawkins has the corner. Oh, going to be a flag, and this run is going to be coming back.
Dawkins on the carry for the Eagles. There's a flag on the play.
Yeah.
Pair of flags. Dawkins had that outside.
He did.
I don't even think the lineman had to do it.
He did.
I don't think he had to do it.
If he had just gotten out of the way, I think Dawkins would have gotten around.
Holding is the call against the Eagles.
Tough call against
That's
RMA.
hurt them all night.
It has. They have hurt themselves with some really bad penalties. Dawkins had the corner.
That backs the ball up into Eagle territory. Ball will be spotted at the
All right, ball back to 45.
1st and 10.
And something we've said a lot tonight. 1st and a lot for RMA. They have hurt themselves with the penalties. 4:49 to go. 24-14. Faith Christian leads RMA in the second quarter on the Brightspeed scoreboard. Well, let's check it. That ball's going to be at the 46. Miller under center. Man in motion's lovely. Lovely takes it. Front block by Dawkins.
Good block.
And Kenny, that was a
very
very good blocking, very good, well put together run. That's a really good if you're 1st and 10.
Forced out of bounds by number 12, Josh Parker, and number 15, Aiden Tyndall.
Gain of 7 on the play. Bring up 2nd and 12. Clock runs 4 minutes. Clock's not really concerned right now for RMA.
Ball spotted at the 47-yard line. 2nd and 13 for the Eagles.
Miller in shotgun. He's got trips to the left.
Oh.
Miller bobbles. Miller taking off to the right. He's got a lot of running room. And Miller going to wisely run out of bounds. And Kenny, I got to see where this is spotted. I think he's still going to be a little short.
Going to be about 5 yards short of 1st down.
Runs out of bounds at the 37-yard line.
3rd down. Nice run on what could have been a busted play.
The 3rd and 3 for the Eagles.
3rd down and 3. If I don't get this, I'm going to say I would have liked to see Miller put his head down and go forward. But lovely.
Oh, ball's down.
Now, just saying from what I saw earlier, that's got to be an incomplete.
Fumble on the exchange. Ball recovered by number 52.
Honestly, that was more of a forward pass than what I saw. Anyway, folks, I'm going to get off of that now.
It'll be 4th down for the Eagles.
RMA does jump back on it.
From the
They lose a couple of yards.
31-yard
So,
line.
Kenny, now I'm going to say I really would have liked to see Garrett Miller put his head down and try to get that first down.
Yeah. Wells would be a good target now.
Absolutely. Haven't targeted
Fourth
Wells.
and
Haven't
six for
put
the
the ball in the
Eagles.
air on this drive. Folks, Hinton back there. I think Hinton is exclusively matching up now with Wells whenever possible. That's where they're looking. Miller evades. Miller throws. Oh, way overthrows his man.
Wow.
And that is going to be a turnover on downs. Patriot defense holds. And that is exactly where he was looking, Kenny.
He was looking for Wells. All right, Faith Christian hasn't done a lot on offense. They've got good field position here. They're on the 40-yard line. Need to put together a good drive, run out this quarter.
2.5 to go in the half.
Patriots will take
with a
over
10-point
1st and
lead.
10 from
I
their
remember
41-yard
RMA will get the
line.
ball first in the second half. Toss, sweep. That's Tyndall coming around right side. He'll be hit and he'll go down.
Number 15, Aiden Tyndall on the carry for the Patriots. There's an injured Eagles player on the field.
And we have an injured RMA player on the field, and we'll take an injury timeout. All right, back to action. 2nd down and 7.
Oh, movement.
And we've got a lot of movement up front on
Flag on the play. False start is the call against the Patriots.
False start against Faith, and Kenny, it's been, like we said, outside of that first drive, it's been real stop-start for Faith tonight.
That 5-yard penalty will back the ball up to the 39-yard line.
I think that's the first penalty on Faith.
Yeah, it hasn't been penalties. RMA's had the penalty issues tonight. Hand off right side. Gartner. Gartner's still on his feet. He's going forward.
Number 7, Austin Gardner on the carry for the Patriots.
And Gartner
Brought
pushes his
down by
way
a
forward.
majority of the Eagle defense.
And it looks like we're going to have a timeout on the field. We will be called by Faith Christian. Timeout, minute 42 remaining, second quarter.
Timeout, Patriots.
All right, back out of that timeout. 3rd down and 3 for Faith Christian. And no, keeper coming around the right side is Parker. Parker's got a first down and more. And he is drilled by flag coming in on Lewis.
Lewis, there's a flag on the play.
Was it taunting? It was. That's it. Okay, Kenny. I was about to say the hit was clean. It was a good hit. Good hard hit.
Hit was clean. He was stood over him and talked to him.
Good hard football hit. And then
Pick up
Lewis
the-
just couldn't resist.
Pick up another 15 yards.
That was a great play call from Faith. Everybody keying on 7, Austin Gartner. Parker slides out to the right, takes off, gets the big chunk play, and then he'll get the penalty on top of it.
Parker fooled everybody. I don't think anybody knew that Parker had that ball.
I think we picked it up pretty quick, but other than that, we just happen to have a good view.
I know.
We just had a good view on it, Kenny. But everyone in blue was slamming into the middle of the line. And the officials just making sure they've got their I's dotted, T's crossed.
Unsportsmanlike. Number 2. Yep.
All right, unsportsmanlike penalty
He's going to
against
move at 15 yards.
RMA. And
Unsportsmanlike conduct against
That's a
number
tough one
2
for RMA.
on the Eagles is the call.
minute 34 remaining. When an offense is having trouble getting things going, they get a play. Don't give them a bunch on top of it.
And that takes the ball down to the 20-yard line of the Eagles. Patriots will have 1st and 10.
Ball spot on the 20. Parker looking to throw. He's got a man open in the back. Point 6 on the board. Patriot wins. That's a Patriot touchdown. Landon Williams came across the back of the defense. No one on him. And they will score the touchdown just before the half.
On the throw.
And that is the first time tonight I believe we've seen Faith put the ball in the air.
And that was a very good pass. Guy was wide open. Good drive.
Really,
it helped
really
with
nice
the penalty, of course, but it was a good drive.
Yeah, that penalty surely didn't change anything. That just gave him a little extra oomph. And firing up the middle for the 2-point conversion
White
is White.
24, Jackson White on the carry.
And the 2-point is good. With a minute 29 remaining in the first half. Faith Christian 32, Rocky Mount Academy 14 on the Brightspeed scoreboard. It's Brightspeed switch to the bright side with Brightspeed. And a fantastic sponsor of the game of the week this season. We surely appreciate it. They go with, of course, our other fantastic sponsors, JR's Maintenance, the Small Shop Small and Trade It, Don Bullock Chevrolet, Golden Corral, and Nash Community College. All right, Faith Christian going to be kicking it off. Minute 29 remaining in the half. They lead 32-14. Big defensive series coming up now for Faith. RMA will get the ball to start the second half for the Eagles. A chance to get back in this ball game. They need to put points on the board before the half.
But they don't need to make a mistake.
Absolutely.
They don't need for Faith Christian to score again.
Tyndall going to step back. He will boot this one deep and taking it from the back. That is number 9, who is not on my roster. We'll see if it pops up.
Pulley on the return, tackled by number 9, Paxton Dick.
That is Pulley on the return for RMA. Excuse me.
Eagles will start their drive from the 30-yard line, 1st and 10.
All right, it's about the 30, 1st and 10 for RMA. Minute 23. They've got 70 yards to go. Garrigan shotgun. Miller, quick throw out. It's caught. Lovely in space.
Miller's pass is complete to number 4, Aiden Lovely.
Oh, they're going to call him out about a yard or two before I thought he went out of play. Does get out of bounds and stop the clock.
2nd and 3 for the Eagles.
I thought he had another couple of yards before he went out of bounds.
Yeah. I'd look for Wells if you're not going to run it.
Wells on the outside. Miller goes right side. He was going there exclusively.
Pass incomplete, intended for number 4, Aiden Lovely.
And he was looking for that quick hitter to Lovely.
Tyndall on the coverage.
You got to run it here. You got to run it because you got to keep that clock going. You got to pick up yards.
3rd down.
Timeout.
I think RMA's. Okay, Faith Christian going to take a timeout.
Timeout.
Minute 15 remaining. Timeout on the field. All right, out of that Faith Christian timeout, 3rd down and 3.
3rd and 3 for the Eagles.
Big play for RMA. They are trying to keep the ball at the very least out of Faith's hands for the end of the half. Garrick Miller, quick throw, and a hook and lateral. Wells to Dawkins.
Pass is complete to number 17, Wyatt Wells.
That was nice. Very, very nicely executed play. They had the first. That was risky, Kenny. They had the first down already to Wells. They had the first down, and then to throw the lateral in there. Dawkins coming up. They pick up about an extra 20 yards or so off the lateral.
Dawkins stepped out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
That was a real good call, though, Wes.
That was a great call at a great time for RMA. All right, minute 8 remaining. RMA, plenty of time. Dawkins in motion. Miller looking to throw. Oh!
Pass intended for number 1.
Pass was high, but that's a ball Dawkins has to come down with.
Yeah.
Brings up
and that got really risky when that ball was hanging up in the air for about a second.
Yeah, RMA doesn't need to make a mistake here. Be aggressive, go forward, but don't make a mistake.
Second down and 10. Pulley out to the right. Lovely and Dawkins are in the slot. And quick throw out to Lovely. And Lovely going to pick up a few yards. He'll get out of bounds.
Lovely.
Kenny Miller led him just a little too far.
Out of bounds by number 2, Vincent Wilson.
And it's the inches that win you and lose you football games. If he brings that in just a little bit, Lovely's able to catch that in his turn and get upfield, and that's probably another 5 or 6 yards.
Third down for the Eagles.
Wow.
So instead of 3rd and 8, you're looking at maybe 3rd and 2 here. But it's a big 3rd down. You're obviously in 4-down territory if you're Rocky Mount Academy. Miller rolls to his right. Miller throws incomplete. I think Miller had some
yards. If he had kept it, I think he had the first down.
He had Tyndall in front of him. I don't know if he's getting the first down, but once again, I think he's making it 4th and 3 instead of 4th and 8.
Down for the Eagles.
All right, big 4th down play. Ball at the 38-yard line. They need the 30. Well split out to the left. Miller breaks. Miller's got Wells overthrows. He had Wells out there.
Wells. Ball's incomplete.
Just couldn't get it in.
Patriots will take over
when
on
you've got a
down.
6'4", 220-pound target, just put it in his vicinity.
Put it right there in his stomach. He had that.
Oh, boy. So RMA unable to execute on 4th down. Faith will take over with 45 seconds left. Let's see how aggressive Jeremy Jones wants to be with his Patriots. And off, that's White. And White dragging defenders with him. He's going to get to the 45-yard line.
Number 44, Jackson White on the carry for the Patriots.
Looks like Faith is going to be taking their final timeout. 36 seconds remaining in the half. Folks, your go-to spot for top-notch education and training in Nash County is Nash Community College. Their award-winning faculty is there to provide you with the skills you need to land that dream job. Switch careers or earn your high school diploma. Rich, you hear that? If you need another job, Nash Community College is there to help you out. Folks, spring registration opens October 21st. Get yourself over to Nash Community, get signed up, and see where your future takes you. Folks, no better way to get there than a nice new ride from Don Bullock Chevrolet, 1920 North Wesleyan Boulevard in Rocky Mount. Doing it the better way at Don Bullock Chevrolet. And folks, you can't go on an empty stomach. That would be crazy. So hit Golden Corral, 921 North Wesleyan Boulevard in Rocky Mount, the only one for everyone. And folks, you know, after you've applied, you might need books. You might need a new computer. Well, Small Shops Mall and Trade at 2916 Sunset Avenue is your place to go. Shops, hey, they have a bookstore. They have a game store. They have a computer store all inside. Also, the Trade It located inside the Small Shops, and also 1326 Ward Boulevard in Wilson. Back to action. Tyndall, that was supposed to be a trick play, and Tyndall hit as he throws.
15, Aiden Tyndall. His pass is incomplete.
I might have just kept that one in run a
Michael
little bit.
on the tackle for the Eagles.
Well, one thing they do, they stop the clock with that. Faith unable to stop the clock in their way. They are out of timeouts. They go for the trick on 2nd and short. Now 3rd down coming up. Let's see how they want to approach this. Josh Parker. He's got Tyndall. He's got Gartner in the backfield. And it'll be Tyndall on the carry. Tyndall going to be hit at the line. He's not going to get much of anything. It'll bring up 4th down.
Hand off to number 15, Aiden
Clock
Taylor.
running. We are going to stop the clock. I believe RMA going to take the timeout. And
forward progress.
They gave him
Carries
the
him
first
over the
down.
line for a first down for the Patriots.
Wow, I didn't see
that's a
that.
first down. I thought he got stopped at the line myself. All right, folks, so first down. So now really no decision for RMA to make. Clock running. We are at 15 seconds. And Faith hands it off. Gartner looking for some running room. He's not going to find much of anything. And that should take us to halftime. And that will take us to halftime. Folks, big thanks once again to my sponsors, JR's Maintenance, the Small Shop Small and Trade at Don Boyd Chevrolet, Golden Corral and Nash Community College. Folks, we've got a half in the books here from RMA. Faith Christian in control. They lead at 32-14 over the Eagles. RMA will get the ball to start the second half, and we'll have that for you after this quick commercial break here on the Brightspeed High School Football Game of the Week, WHIG TV. Tonight's game brought to you on WHIG TV by Brightspeed. Switch to the bright side. Also brought to you by JR's Maintenance, Commercial and Industrial Metal Fabrication Services. Proud to support student athletes. Small Shops Mall, 2619 Sunset Avenue in the former Steinmart building. Dozens of locally owned shops inside, as well as Trade It now open inside the small shops. Don Bullock Chevrolet, 1920 North Wesleyan Boulevard in Rocky Mount. Doing it the better way at Don Bullock Chevrolet. Golden Corral, 921 North Wesleyan Boulevard. The only one for everyone. The Brightspeed High School Football Game of the Week.
The weak Wi-Fi at my old place led to some regrettable trolling. But here, Brightspeed got me set up with reliable fiber internet that works everywhere. Man, I'm good.
Move to Brightspeed Fiber Internet and switch to the bright side.
When I grow up, I want to be an actor.
So why don't you act like a good sister and get me some more buffalo wings?
On second thought, I want to be a director. Let's try a scene where you go get your own.
Can we get some more lemon pepper wings in this scene?
Ooh, and honey teriyaki too.
Ooh, good note.
Have your people call my people.
When you're buying a pre-owned car or truck, we know what's important to you. Selection. Choose from hundreds of hand-selected pre-owned vehicles on our website or lot. Dependability. We stand behind our pre-owned with factory or Don Bullock warranty. Price and monthly payments. We can get you in the vehicle that works for your budget. We'll handle all the DMV paperwork, including tags. Look through our inventory. It's updated daily. Third-generation owner and manager on site to help you. Doing business the better way. Don Bullock Chevrolet.
Shop local at Trade It and Small Shop Small. Trade It is stocked fully of gently used items, all backed by a 30-day warranty. Plus, when you shop at Trade It and you bring some items you're not using anymore, you can get paid cash on the spot. Big news, Trade It is also now carrying an entire selection of lab-created diamonds, solitaires, studs, and engagement rings. All at 20 to 40% off the price of mined diamonds. These are actual diamonds just created in a lab. Same sparkle, same chemical composition, same beauty of mined diamonds. Come in and take a look. Next door, you can shop local merchants selling a variety of goods. Or you can open your own retail store at Small Shop Small with no long-term lease. Locals, shop local at Trade It and Small Shop Small.
Nash Community College is offering a brand new scholarship to new and current full-time curriculum students. Next NC offers $3,000 covering a full semester's tuition and course materials to North Carolina students making $80,000 or less. So take yourself to the next level by applying to Nash Community College and completing your FAFSA application. For more information, visit nashcc.edu/registration or by calling 252-451-8263.
And welcome everyone back on the Brightspeed High School Football Game of the Week on WHIG TV. Wes Bradshaw, Kenny Dickerson coming in tonight from Rocky Mount Academy as the host Eagles trail the Faith Christian Patriots 32-14 at halftime. We are about to kick off the second half. It'll be Faith kicking off. It's an onside kick to start the second half. Ball is loose. Ball is still loose. And Faith Christian going to jump on it.
Recovered by the Patriots.
And Kenny, number 5, Garrett Bellamy had a look at it. It hopped right up and over his shoulder. And Landon Williams recovers. And just that quickly, Rocky Mount Academy finds themselves in a tough spot to start the second half.
You know, he has kicked off like that 3 times tonight.
Spotted
and
at the
it
Eagle
just
34-yard
right
line.
bounce, and that was a hard ball to recover there.
It's tough, and you know, if you believe in your defense, you know, hey, take the shot. You know, take shots. Of course, Faith at first hand seeing what happens when you kick deep sometimes is they have 2 touchdowns off kickoff returns tonight. Faith with the ball now to start the second half. Hand off. And fighting his way forward is Gartner. It'll bring up second down. But big thanks to nice man sponsors. JR's Maintenance, the Small Shops Mall and Traded, Don Bullock Chevrolet, Golden Corral, and Nash Community College. Folks, final game of the season for Rocky Mount Academy. It is senior night here at RMA. Faith has another ball game next week. They take on Berrien Baptist Academy in Fayetteville. That game will be at Faith. So if you want to get a look at this Faith team firsthand, next week will be your final chance. Handoff, Tyndall. Tyndall fight forward. He'll have the first down and a little more. Tyndall still on his feet going forward. He's on the elbow to the 20. And
for the Patriots,
Tyndall
picks up the first down.
Okay, gave a little point down. I thought the official was going to his belt for that.
Referee sent him out. Referee sent him out and said, "Hey, tell 15 to calm down."
I thought the side judge was going for that flag. I thought we were going to see a 15. Tyndall got cited. All right, Vincent Wilson now in the backfield, I formation. Wilson, second man through. Wilson cuts outside. He's going to be over the 15. You know, kind of surprised we've seen Wilson with the kickoff returns. Kind of surprised we haven't seen him carrying the ball.
Yeah, we really hadn't.
And that's really the only times we've seen Wilson tonight are on those kickoff returns.
On the tackle for the Eagles.
We've seen Gardner or White, it seems like, in the backfield.
Wilson came into the ball game with over 400 yards rushing.
Wow.
Gardner's the leading. Gardner came in the lead, man. He's over 700 after tonight.
Wilson's in the backfield again.
Ball spotted just inside the 15.
I almost wonder if Wilson's maybe dealing with a little something. Wilson.
Number 2.
Got to see where they spot him. I think he's going to be close to the first down.
Will May.
He'll be about a yard short.
For the Eagles, short gain on the play. 3rd and 1 for the Patriots.
3rd down and 1 coming up. Or maybe they just are holding Wilson for the second half. Who knows? All right, Tyndall back in there now at fullback. Gartner back at the halfback spot. And keeper going around the corner is Parker. I believe he got it.
First down.
And he will get the first down.
That'll number 12, Josh Parker are the keeper. Tackle by number 15, Will May.
Will May, the freshman defensive end, coming up with the tackle.
Parker picks up the first down for the Patriots. The 1st and goal from the 10-yard line.
All right, 1st and goal from the 10 for Faith. Faith lead at 32-14, 9:49 to go in the 3rd quarter on the Brightspeed scoreboard. Folks, we've got a Titanic clash on our hands a week from tonight. We'll tell you about here in just a moment as Gardner fights his way forward down to the 5.
Number 7, Austin Gardner.
Folks, next week, the Brightspeed game of the week heads to Death Valley.
We got a flag on Faith Christian.
Flag on the play. We'll see what that is.
Personal foul and sportsmanlike.
Ooh. We will be heading to Death Valley next week. Richard Sarmiento will be back on the headset as we get the de facto Big East Championship game. Rocky Mount and Southern Nash. Excuse me, Northern Nash and Southern Nash. I'm just blowing this whole promo right here, aren't I? Oh, so I didn't lie. Richard Sarmiento will be back next week. And we will be at Death Valley. And it will be Northern versus Southern. I'm guessing it's for the Big East. I have to tell you, I need to check my old Twitter sphere, X, whatever I'm on these days. Let's see if we got an update on that Southern Nash Rocky Mount game tonight. Officials are trying to figure out what's going on here. Looks like, as you said, Kenny, will be a penalty against Faith.
45 unsportsmanlike.
Penalty called against number 45 for the Patriots. Backs the ball up to the 20-yard line.
Folks, we might be a little ahead of our skis about that Big East Championship game this week. Rocky Mountain Southern are in a dogfight tonight. Last score we saw Southern a 27-20 lead in the third quarter over the Griffons. Hand off Gardner. Gardner's in trouble. He's going down behind the line of scrimmage. And it'll be Wells
Gardner on the
and Bozeman on the tackle.
By number 17, Wyatt Wells. And assisted by number 33, Micah Bozeman.
You know, Kenny, as good as Gardner looked early in this ball game, he's kind of been keyed on by the RMA defense.
They've on the play, ball spotted
held him
22-yard line, be third
for a
and
lot
goal.
of this ball game. Now third down and goal.
You know, Parker has
from the 22.
Kept the ball the last couple of times when they needed some yardage to pick up.
And no, he's going to hand off to Wilson. Wilson leaving some running room. He's not going to find much. It'll bring up fourth down.
Number 2, Vincent Wilson on the carry for the Patriots. Micah Bozeman on the tackle for the Eagles.
Now, folks, you guys stick around. I'm going to work on my script, and I'm going to give y'all a dynamite preview for next week in just
Wilson
a few
carries
minutes.
the ball down to the 15-yard line, be fourth and goal for the Patriots.
This is going to be absolutely dynamite. Just hang tight with me, folks. Just hang tight. Throw that earlier one. Just throw it out.
Timeout.
Speaking of throwing it out, Faith Christian going to take a timeout.
Patriots.
With 8:18 remaining. Folks, we're going to stick it right here. Let's knock out some of these fantastic game sponsors tonight. JR's Maintenance, Commercial and Industrial Metal Fabrication Services, proud supporter of all of our student athletes. The Small Shops Mall and Trade at 2916 Sunset Avenue, the former Steinmart building. Traded is located inside the Small Shops, and also 1326 Ward Boulevard in Wilson. Buy, sell, trade. Don Bullock Chevrolet, 1920 North Wesleyan Boulevard, Rocky Mount. Do it the better way at Don Bullock Chevrolet. Folks, Golden Corral, home of the all-you-can-eat baby back ribs. 3 different types of chicken wings on the buffet every night. 921 North Wesleyan Boulevard in Rocky Mount, the only one for everyone. And, of course, folks, our good friends at Nash Community College, your go-to spot for top-notch education and training in Nash County. Don't forget, spring registration opens October 21st. Get in there early and secure your spot. All right, fourth down and goal. Faith trips to the right. And quick throw over the middle. That's Tyndall. Tyndall still on his feet. And Tyndall still on his feet. Dodging tacklers. He is going to be stopped.
Number 15.
And it looks like Blade Hinton took a shot on the play.
There's an injured
And
player on
Hinton
the
is
field.
down. And, okay, Hinton is pushing his way back up. Okay, Hinton. So I tell you, I know it doesn't feel good, but that young man is getting himself off the field. Tough is number 3 for Faith Christian.
Wow, he took a shot.
He did take a shot. But speaking of tough, the Rocky Mount Academy defense, they hold on fourth down. They are deep in their own territory, but RMA has the ball. 8:09 remaining in the
Eagles
third
will
quarter.
take over first and 10.
Eagles trail
on the Eagles
32-14.
7-yard line.
And let's see if RMA can try to claw themselves back into this ball game. Miller under center. He's got Lovely at the wing. He's got Dawkins as his back.
They don't need to make a mistake.
I think they're trying to get everything under control.
Just pick up some yards. Don't make a mistake.
Miller will hand off to Dawkins. Dawkins right side, puts his head down. He will
Hand
be
off
tackled
number
by
1, Cam
Wilson.
Dawkins. Carries the ball out across the 10-yard line.
And Dawkins will pick up about 5 yards on the carry. And King, that's exactly what you need when you're that deep. Just get, hey, if you can get 5 yards, take it every time. Take it every time.
Second down for the Eagles.
Wells is coming out to the side.
Wyatt Wells.
4 receivers out.
He's the big play man for this Eagle offense. They've got him spread. Miller in shotgun. Here comes the pass rush. Miller gets it out quick. That's Lovely on the right side. He will scoot out of bounds.
Aiden Lovely.
And that will be enough for the Brightspeed first down.
Ball spotted at the 20-yard line. That'll be an Eagle.
First down.
They say Eagle first down. We say a JR's maintenance first down.
First down.
It's Tarboro looking like Tarboro tonight, just doing their thing. As we're going to try to keep you up on that Rocky Mount Southern game. Snap, Miller looks to his right. Miller throws on Miller field. He's got a man. That's Pulley. He gone. Put 6 on the board, Eagle fans.
Caden Pulley
for the long touchdown. And Rocky Mount Academy will not go quietly into the night as they cut into this Faith Christian lead. 2-point conversion to come up.
Wow. He was wide open, Wesley, and he came
just
across
got behind
that
the
middle.
defense. And one thing to keep your eye on, Blade Hinton, who has played so good at defensive back tonight, don't believe he is in the game right now. He took that hard hit earlier playing quarterback. And he's not on the field. That usually would have been around the area you would have seen Hinton. All right, RMA going for 2. Miller in shotgun. Miller throw. He's going to the back. Oh, and intercepted in the back of the end zone. He was looking for Wills.
Number 5,
Aiden Parks on the interception.
2-point conversion.
And with 7:05 remaining in the third quarter, Faith Christian leads Rocky Mount Academy by a score of 32-20 on the Brightspeed scoreboard. We'll take a quick commercial timeout. We'll come back with more third quarter action on the Brightspeed High School Football Game of the Week, WHIG TV. Tonight's game brought to you on WHIG TV by Brightspeed. Switch to the bright side. Also brought to you by JR's Maintenance Commercial and Industrial Metal Fabrication Services. Proud to support student athletes. Small Shops Mall, 2619 Sunset Avenue in the former Steinmart building. Dozens of locally owned shops inside, as well as Trade It, now open inside the small shops. Don Bullock Chevrolet, 1920 North Wesleyan Boulevard in Rocky Mount. Doing it the better way at Don Bullock Chevrolet. Golden Corral, 921 North Wesleyan Boulevard. The only one for everyone. The Brightspeed High School Football Game of the Week.
The weak Wi-Fi at my old place led to some regrettable trolling. But here, Brightspeed got me set up with reliable fiber internet that works everywhere. Man, I'm good.
Move to Brightspeed Fiber Internet and switch to the bright side.
Negra, I want to be an actor.
So why don't you act like a good sister and get me some more of those baby back ribs?
I want to be a director now. Let's try a scene where you go get your own. And action.
And cut.
A lot of drama on this set.
Action.
And cut.
Maybe I'll just go get wings for everybody.
When you're buying a pre-owned car or truck, we know what's important to you. Selection. Choose from hundreds of hand-selected pre-owned vehicles on our website or lot. Dependability. We stand behind our pre-owned with factory or Don Bullock warranty. Price and monthly payments. We can get you in the vehicle that works for your budget. We'll handle all the DMV paperwork, including tags. Look through our inventory. It's updated daily. Third-generation owner and manager on site to help you. Doing business the better way. Don Bullock Chevrolet.
Shop local at Trade It and Small Shops Mall. Trade It is stocked fully of gently used items, all backed by a 30-day warranty. Plus, when you shop at Trade It and you bring some items you're not using anymore, you can get paid cash on the spot. Big news, Trade It is also now carrying an entire selection of lab-created diamonds, solitaires, studs, and engagement rings. All at 20 to 40% off the price of mined diamonds. These are actual diamonds just created in a lab. Same sparkle, same chemical composition, same beauty of mined diamonds. Come in and take a look. Next door, you can shop local merchants selling a variety of goods. Or you can open your own retail store at Small Shops Mall with no long-term lease. Locals, shop local at Trade It and Small Shops Mall.
Nash Community College is offering a brand new scholarship to new and current full-time curriculum students. Next NC offers $3,000 covering a full semester's tuition and course materials to North Carolina students making $80,000 or less. So take yourself to the next level by applying to Nash Community College and completing your FAFSA application. For more information, visit nashcc.edu/registration or by calling 252-451-8263.
And folks, we're welcome back on the Brightspeed High School Football Game of the Week on WHIG TV. Wes Bradshaw, Kenny Dickerson bringing the ball game tonight. Rocky Mount Academy, Faith Christian. And RMA kicks this one. And Kenny, they took our advice. Just kick it out of bounds. Take the penalty. Don't let Vincent Wilson touch it with 30 yards of free space ahead of him. I will take that penalty happily every single play.
But you know, Faith Christian had a good shot. They recovered the kickoff. They just could not get it in. Rocky Mount Academy's come back. Faith Christian needs to put together a good drive, get some time off the clock.
As an option, the Patriots select for a re-kick. After the penalty.
Well, Jeremy Jones said, Wes Bradshaw, I heard you up there. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to decline the penalty and make them re-kick. All right, well, if that option doesn't work, then I'm just mortar kicking it and giving them some yardage. There's nothing in the world you can do right now to make me kick the ball to Vincent Wilson. I've seen that movie tonight already. It's a 12-point ball game as we're at the midway point of the third quarter. And that's a good idea from Rocky Mount Academy. Once they kick it low, they kick it into the ground, and it forces Aiden Parks to fall on it at the 35-yard line. And that's pretty much exactly what would have happened with the kick out of bounds.
The 35-yard line for the Patriots, 1st and 10.
Keep it away from Wilson.
Now let's see if Faith adjusts if there's another kickoff and they bring Wilson up and try to hide him.
West Faith Christian just has not had a long, sustained drive tonight.
Not since really the first drive of the game.
Yep.
Handoff up the middle. And that is Jackson
up
White.
The middle to number 44, Jackson White.
Picked up 4 yards.
Number 15, Will May on the tackle for the Eagles.
15, Will May, a freshman we had heard a lot about coming to this ballgame. I don't remember really seeing him on the field much in the first half, but he has come on here in the second half. They've called his name about 3 or 4 times over the loudspeaker.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Gain of 4.
2nd and 6 for the Patriots.
Parker under center, turns around, hands it off to Gartner.
Close to a first down.
Austin Gartner on the carry for the Patriots.
And they're going to need about a yard. It's going to bring a 3rd down and 1.
With the tackle.
Clock rolls as we hit the 6-minute mark remaining in the third quarter.
Patriots have 3rd and 1 from their 44-yard line.
Christian leads Rocky Mount Academy. They're down, handoff. Well, no, Gardner, great second effort, finds his way forward. They did a good job of getting in the backfield.
They had him stop for the first down.
They did a really good job of getting to him in the backfield, but Gartner kept the wheels turning and falls forward, gets himself the first down out to the 47-yard line.
Patriots have the ball, 1st and 10.
1st and 10, clock rolls.
From the Patriot 47.
Handoff, Gartner.
Gartner on the carry, Wyatt Wells on the tackle.
Gartner over midfield out to the 48. Nice pickup on 1st down.
You want to keep that clock going, keep a sustained drive.
6-yard gain on 1st. Parker, handoff. Gardner puts his head down. Gardner's going to move the sticks. Gardner's still going forward.
Gardner on the carry.
And he's out near the 30-yard line. And Kenny, we're close to the Faith sideline tonight. We're set up. I think Gardner heard me say earlier that they're keen on him, and he hasn't been as impressive as he was early. And he's like, all right, big guy, watch me this time, because Gardner is running like a man possessed on this possession.
Wesley, 6'2", 220, and he had a little bit of speed there, and he just ran over people.
That's what he's doing. There he goes again. Feed the horse. He gets to the outside, puts his head down. It'll be a nice gain. It'll be enough for a JR's maintenance first down.
Tackled by number 15, Will May. And number 6, Jordan Creech Jones.
You know what I think it is? I think he heard us promo in the Golden Corral, the ribs on the buffet, and he said, I heard Richard Sarmiento goes out there. I heard he said he'd buy my dinner if I catch him out there, and I want those ribs. Whoa, that time Gardner's going to be hitting the backfield, and he ain't going to know where.
Gardner on the carry.
And
Kenny
on that side of the ball, it's Wells.
Wyatt
Wells is having a heck of a game on the defensive line.
He sure is.
He's just a good football player. Wyatt Wells is a darn good football
player. We've heard his name mentioned several times here in this drive.
All over the place. For Wyatt Wells, he's a senior. This is most likely the last football game he's ever going to play.
2nd and 12 for the Patriots.
RMA not going to the playoffs this year.
21.
So it's pretty much leave it all on the field tonight. Gardner with the carry over right side. He's going to get past the original line of scrimmage. Get another yard past that maybe.
Number 4, Aiden Lovely on the tackle. Brings up 3rd down for the Patriots.
3rd down and 8 coming up.
The 3rd and 7.
Wilson's in, Gardner's out.
Tyndall the lead blocker, Wilson the back. And there's Wilson looking to dance his way forward. He'll get a couple of yards, but not the big gainer they were looking
for. Wilson.
4th down coming up for the Patriots.
Carries the ball down to the 15-yard line. Tackled by number 33, Michael Boozman.
White's in, Wilson's out.
Brings up 4th down for the Patriots.
You're just going to go
ball
for it
spotted
here.
At the 14-yard line of the Eagles.
Ball on the 14. It's 4th and, let's call this 6.
It'll be 4th and 5.
All right, 4th and 5. Wesley B with the pipes upstairs, helping me out. He knows I don't have the view. Here we go. It's White putting his head down. He's fighting forward. We're going to see where he's put. It looks like RMA came up with the stop, and it will be Eagle ball. And Kenny, once again, this fake offense just
White on
not
the
able to finish it.
That was a big stop, RMA.
You just feel like there's been multiple opportunities tonight for RMA or for Faith to put this football game away.
On downs. Eagles will start their
They're kind of letting RMA hang around.
From the 10-yard
it's a
line.
12-point ball game, and it feels like Faith has really dominated this football game. But all right, RMA with the ball, chance to cut this back to a one-score game. Miller, handoff, Lovely.
Good tackle.
Really nice open field tackle. That's Ramsey Ward. Of course, Ramsey Ward's father, the legendary youth baseball coach in Nash County, Travis Ward. Now, Richard, you had to help me here. I don't know about Travis as a football player now. We know he was a darn fine baseball player, but is Ramsey Ward carrying the torch for the football playing Wards?
Yeah, absolutely. But with little George, Travis will be back.
That's right. Little George is out there. Little George has a few years to go on him before he's strapping it up. I bet he's already got a baseball bat in his hand.
RMA calls a timeout.
Timeout.
All right, timeout Eagles, 39 seconds remaining in the quarter. Timeout on the field, we'll take it with him. All right, coming out of the timeout. Miller looking to throw. He's got Lovely on the outside. Lovely slips one, slips two tackles, still on his feet. Lovely puts his head down. He's got the first down and more. JR's maintenance first down for Aiden Lovely.
First down.
Clock stops 29 seconds.
30-yard line where that will be an Eagle.
First down.
Ball spotted officially at the 29-yard line. First and 10 for the Eagles.
All right, first and 10 for RMA. They got time for another play or two maybe in this quarter. Miller, shotgun. Miller, quick throw out. Dawkins, and Dawkins going to head to the sideline. Never really had his feet under him.
Cam Dawkins.
Dawkins does a good job just to keep his feet, pick up a few yards, get out of bounds.
Maybe one more
Runs
play.
out of bounds after a 4-yard gain on the play.
This is a big drive for RMA. They can make this a one-score football game. And, I mean, their defense has been tonight, but they have not really broken too often. Now, I think they figured out how to take care of the kickoff now. Wells split out wide to the left. Miller pulls it. Miller holds on to it. He's over the 40. He'll go down at the 39.
Number 3, Garrett Miller.
5 seconds remaining on the clock. I don't know if we're going to get another play or not. We're going to move the sticks. No, we're going to move it. And that is going to do it for the third quarter, folks. Big thanks to tonight's game sponsors. JR's Maintenance, the Small Shops Mall and Traded, Don Bullock Chevrolet, Golden Corral, and Nash Community College. Folks, hold on tight. We got a football game going to the fourth quarter. RMA on the move. They trail Faith Christian 32-20 on the Brightspeed scoreboard. We'll be right back with the fourth quarter of the Brightspeed High School Football Game of the Week on WHIG TV. Tonight's game brought to you on WHIG TV by Brightspeed. Switch to the bright side. Also brought to you by JR's Maintenance, Commercial and Industrial Metal Fabrication Services. Proud to support student athletes. Small Shops Mall, 2619 Sunset Avenue in the former Steinmart building. Dozens of locally owned shops inside, as well as Trade It, now open inside the small shops. Don Bullock Chevrolet, 1920 North Wesleyan Boulevard in Rocky Mount. Doing it the better way at Don Bullock Chevrolet. Golden Corral, 921 North Wesleyan Boulevard, the only one for everyone. The Brightspeed High School Football Game of the Week.
The weak Wi-Fi at my old place led to some regrettable trolling. But here, Brightspeed got me set up with reliable fiber internet that works everywhere. Man, I'm good.
Move to Brightspeed Fiber Internet and switch to the bright side.
When I grow up, I want to be an actor.
So why don't you act like a good sister and get me some more buffalo wings?
On second thought, I want to be a director. Let's try a scene where you go get your own.
Can we get some more lemon pepper wings in this scene?
Ooh, and honey teriyaki too.
Ooh, good note.
Have your people call my people.
When you're buying a pre-owned car or truck, we know what's important to you. Selection. Choose from hundreds of hand-selected pre-owned vehicles on our website or lot. Dependability. We stand behind our pre-owned with factory or Don Bullock warranty. Price and monthly payments. We can get you in the vehicle that works for your budget. We'll handle all the DMV paperwork, including tags. Look through our inventory. It's updated daily. Third generation owner and manager on site to help you. Doing business the better way. Don Bullock Chevrolet.
Shop local at Trade It and Small Shops Mall. Trade It is stocked fully of gently used items, all backed by a 30-day warranty. Plus, when you shop at Trade It and you bring some items you're not using anymore, you can get paid cash on the spot. Big news, Trade It is also now carrying an entire selection of lab-created diamonds, solitaires, studs, and engagement rings. All at 20 to 40% off the price of mined diamonds. These are actual diamonds just created in a lab. Same sparkle, same chemical composition, same beauty of mined diamonds. Come in and take a look. Next door, you can shop local merchants selling a variety of goods. Or you can open your own retail store at Small Shops Mall with no long-term lease. Locals, shop local at Trade It and Small Shops Mall.
Nash Community College is offering a brand new scholarship to new and current full-time curriculum students. Next NC offers $3,000 covering a full semester's tuition and course materials to North Carolina students making $80,000 or less. So take yourself to the next level by applying to Nash Community College and completing your FAFSA application. For more information, visit nashcc.edu/registration or by calling 252-451-8263.
39-yard line.
And folks, welcome back on the Brightspeed High School Football Game of the Week. Wes Bradshaw, Kenny Dickerson bringing the action tonight from Rocky Mount Academy. The Eagles are on the move as we begin the fourth quarter.
Handoff number 1, Cam Dawkins.
Barber made a stop. He's filled up that
Brandon Williams on the tackle for the Patriots.
Folks, Faith Christian on the Brightspeed scoreboard. They lead RMA 32-20 as we are underway in the fourth quarter. Rocky Mount Academy need this. They need points. Miller just about loses it. He'll get it off to Lovely, and Lovely will lose his feet.
Pass complete to number 4.
Lovely was down, took a shot. I think if Lovely hadn't actually slipped on that,
slips down. Back
I think so too. I think good holding of the flag there. I don't think that was.
At the
I was looking for a flag.
I was holding my breath. I think it's a good call. I think it's a good no call there.
That was.
So 52 was already on his way in there by the time Lovely slipped. But a good hit nonetheless. 3rd down and 10. 10:50 to go. Clock is running. This has got to be 4-down territory for RMA. They need 2 scores. Miller throws. He's got a man open. Lovely with the catch. Isn't he lovely? Put 6 on the board, Eagle fans. That is a Rocky Mount Academy touchdown.
And that is a touchdown.
Kenny Dickerson.
Eagles.
Game on.
Wow.
Rocky Mount Academy has refused to go away tonight. They cut it to 32-26. 2-point conversion. You've got to assume a 2-point conversion will be upcoming. And Kenny, to me, it's Faith Christian has just not taken advantage of their opportunities tonight to put this football game away.
No.
Two-point conversion coming up. This is a big one for RMA. Toss, sweep, Lovely trying to get to the corner. It's in. There's a late flag coming in.
Aiden Lovely carries the ball in. There's a flag on the play.
Kenny, what are we going to get on the back? Oh, a holding on RMA on the back
Holding is a call against the Eagles.
Oh, that's
There's an injured Patriot player on the field.
We have a Patriot player down. Injury timeout. We'll take it with him. All right, folks, so after the holding call,
Colin Agan on to attempt the extra point.
Colin Agan's going to come on and attempt the extra point. But this is a big extra point because that means an RMA touchdown gives them a direct lead. If they can't get it through, that means that the touchdown will tie and they'll have the PAT to really matter. 10.5 to go. And officials, okay, they are getting the young man Landon Williams was the player who was injured. He's coming across the field, getting him off on his own power. I was thinking that was more get him out the back of the end zone and let him walk around instead of just walk across the field.
That would have made sense.
Yeah, but you know. We've seen some things tonight that didn't make a lot of sense. Oh, it's just high school football. All right, Agan to attempt the extra point. This will be a big one. Agan, he's got the distance.
That's good.
It is good. 10:30 remaining on the clock. Rocky Mount Academy cuts into that lead. It's Faith Christian 32, Rocky Mount Academy 27. Folks, it is a chilly night, but the action is red hot in Nash County. We've got the game of the week here. Folks, we have a fantastic matchup going across the county between Rocky Mount and Southern Nash. High school football is on fire in Nash County tonight. And Kenny, we got a heck of a ball game.
We do, but Wes, Faith Christian just has not taken advantage of opportunities to drive and to score. They have just not done what they needed to do, and they've let Rocky Mount Academy get back in this game.
All right, now the all-important kickoff, folks. Out of those 32 points, 12 of them have been put up by the return man, Vincent Wilson, on kickoff returns for touchdowns. Big plays in this football game. Let's see if they do go deep. No, they're going to shoot it down the middle. Williams will have a chance, and it'll be Williams on the return. He's still loose. He gets through one. Williams! Oh, folks, they did not learn their lesson. Vincent Williams puts 6 on the board. Patriot fans, that is a Faith Christian touchdown. That is the 3rd kickoff return for a touchdown tonight from Vincent Wilson.
That's what you don't need from Rocky Mount Academy. Don't let him get that ball.
I think they tried, Kenny. They tried again, but this time Faith was like, nah. I almost don't know if you just don't onside the thing from now on. 3 kickoff returns for touchdown, and just that quickly, Faith Christian puts this back to a 2-possession ball game. And handoff wide up the middle.
Touch.
2-point conversion is good.
White carries the ball.
I don't even know if the clock ever started.
2-point conversion.
Folks, 10:30 remaining, 40-27. Faith Christian leads Rocky Mount Academy.
Multiple flags on the field.
We have 3 flags on the field. Kenny Dickerson, this is your spot. I'm putting you into it now.
It's got to be unsportsmanlike somewhere.
Oh, me.
Because these are too far back.
And we're just going to wait for a white hat to tell us what is happening. Folks, while they sort that out, we're going to thank tonight's game sponsors. Brightspeed, your title sponsor of tonight's game of the week. JR's Maintenance, Small Shops Mall, and Trade It. Don Bullock Chevrolet, Golden Corral, and, of course, Nash Community College. Kenny, what is it they say is the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different outcome?
Yeah.
Man, Kenny, I was just onside kicking. I'm not kicking the ball anywhere near Vincent Wilson again if I'm Rocky Mount Academy. 3 kickoff returns for touchdowns. You trail by 13 points, and there are 18 points on the board directly from Vincent Wilson on kickoff returns for touchdown.
And in all fairness, Wes, to Rocky Mount Academy, they got 2 guys that got their hands on him.
They did.
I thought they were going to bring him down, but he got away.
They did. I thought, for once for sure, I thought he was going down, and it just didn't happen. All right, folks, let's see if we can get some clarity on this call. Our white hat's coming over to. All right, here's what we got.
That's sportsmanlike. He's ejected.
Oh, so we have had a player ejected.
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
Did we see who it
call
was?
against the Eagles, number 17.
Oh, no.
He has been ejected from the game.
Oh, Kenny, that is a tough one for Rocky Mount Academy. Wyatt Wells, this is his final high school game for this young man. And to be ejected unsportsmanlike, you know he was frustrated. That was a really, really tough pill to swallow for Rocky Mount Academy.
Wow.
But you've got to keep your cool in this situation, especially when you're that kind of a player, you're that kind of a leader.
And it wasn't involved in the play. I mean, it was 10, 15 yards up. So it must have been something after the play, walking off the field.
Kenny, that's a tough way to end your high school career.
Yeah.
That's a tough way to end your high school career.
That's a tough player. Tough player for Rocky Mount Academy to lose.
Yeah.
Because he had done quite a bit tonight.
Both sides of the football.
Both sides.
So now, after the penalty, Faith going to be kicking off from the RMA 45. So let's see if they tell Tyndall just boot this one into the end zone. Or no, they go for the onside. And this time, RMA quickly onto it.
Onside kick
and
for the
it is
Patriots.
Garrett Bellamy, the freshman.
Number 5, Garrett Bellamy.
So RMA will take over, but Kenny, we'll see how they come out, but you got to feel like some of the wind is out of the sails.
First and 10 from the 36-yard line
of RMA at this point.
But not having Wells in there is that's a big spot to have to fill right now.
Tough pill to swallow. All right, ball at the 35. That's where the Eagle offense will take over. And once again, Kenny, the onus is on Garrick Miller to get them down the field and get in the end zone. 10 minutes, 30 seconds remaining. They've got time. They've just got to make plays and then don't kick it off. Ball to Lovely. Nice play down the field. Isaac Suber, the junior defensive back, coming over the stop.
Pass interference.
Oh, I didn't see the flag come out.
Number 14.
Oh, Suber going to be called for pass interference. I was looking. I didn't see a flag.
He actually pushed him before he went up to try to get the ball.
Pass interference against the Patriots.
All right, so folks, it's going to be PI against Suber. Now that said, you take the penalty. I'd rather take the penalty than the big play that Lovely could have potentially made there. So I can't be too mad at Suber if I'm on the sideline. Kenny, one thing to keep our eye on, we have had a player ejected. We had a few unsportsmanlike penalties in this game.
49-yard line.
Let's see who keeps their cool as this ball game gets later and later into it. Because here's the thing, you know everybody out here. Everyone knows everyone. You know, it's one of those, trust me folks, I played a few Rocky Mount Northern Nash games in my day. You know everybody on the other sideline. You can be friends, but boy, when you're in the heat of combat, hey, the other thing, you're probably not friends with all of them, so that's ball. Miller in shotgun. Miller, quick throw out. That is Dawkins. Dawkins fighting his way forward, and he'll get to the 45.
Cam Dawkins.
Decent pickup on first down for the Eagles.
Tackled by number 4, Ramsey Ward.
Ward with the tackle, 10:05, clock runs.
4-yard gain on the play, 2nd and 6 for the Eagles. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Clock's running. You need to be.
RMA is taking a long time to try to get a play call in. RMA is
that's a delay.
Ball. They could be getting really close to delay a game. They're trying to run it.
Delay.
Flag on the play.
Oh, man, that's a brutal one for Rocky Mount Academy.
Delay of game.
And it is a delay of game.
That took a long time. That took too much time.
That was taking way too much time. I don't know what happened there for RMA.
It's a 5-yard penalty, backs the ball up to midfield.
9:25 on the clock. Miller, look at that field. He's got a man. Oh, overthrown.
Pass is incomplete, intended for number 4, Aiden Lovely.
He had Lovely and he had Pullen out there. He threw it between the two of them.
Yeah.
If he goes to either one of them, he's got a big play.
third down for the Eagles.
And looks like we have a timeout on the field, 9:19 to go. They'll take a timeout. We'll take the timeout with them. All right, third down and 11 for Rocky Mount Academy. Miller looking to throw. Miller has a man down the field. Throw. And all in and out of the hands of Ward.
Incomplete, intended for number 4, Aiden Lovely.
He was looking for Lovely. If Miller had gotten rid of that ball about half a second earlier, I think he would have hit Lovely in stride. He held it a little too long. Ramsey had a chance to maybe put a nail in the RMA coffin with that. Unable to hold on to it. It'll be 4th and 11.
Offensive line did a good job keeping them out, giving them plenty of time.
Early on, Miller had no time to throw. As this game has gone along, the Rocky Mount Academy offensive line has gotten better and better.
From the 50-yard line.
It's just a reminder, Wyatt Wells has been ejected from this game. He was the big target, at least definitely early on for the Eagles. Was a big 6'4", 220-pound guy to be able to go to. Miller, he's going deep. He's got Lovely out there. Caught!
Pass is caught.
Punt 6 on the board. Eagle fans, that is a Rocky Mount Academy touchdown. And Kenny Dickerson, the Eagles keep finding a way to come back in this ball game. I mean, Kenny, let's be real tonight. You take away some kickoff returns, RMA's been the better football team.
And RMA is not going to kick it to Wilson this time.
If they do, I might go take the clipboard from somebody and snap it over my head.
Oh, my goodness. Faith Christian has not put together a sustained drive. They've depended on Wilson to run it back.
Their best offense is letting RMA score, so they can. So they have to kick it to Wilson.
Yeah.
All right, 2-point conversion, direct snap. That's Dawkins. Dawkins puts his head down, and 2-point conversion is good.
Snap carries the ball in
with
the
9:13 remaining on the Brightspeed scoreboard. Faith Christian 40. Rocky Mount Academy 35. Folks, let's take our final commercial break. We'll be back with more of the Brightspeed High School Football Game of the Week on WHIG TV. Tonight's game brought to you on WHIG TV by Brightspeed. Switch to the bright side. Also brought to you by JR's Maintenance, Commercial and Industrial Metal Fabrication Services. Proud to support student athletes. Small Shops Mall, 2619 Sunset Avenue in the former Steinmart building. Dozens of locally owned shops inside, as well as Trade It, now open inside the small shops. Don Bullock Chevrolet, 1920 North Wesleyan Boulevard in Rocky Mount. Doing it the better way at Don Bullock Chevrolet. Golden Corral, 921 North Wesleyan Boulevard. The only one for everyone. The Brightspeed High School Football Game of the Week.
The weak Wi-Fi at my old place led to some regrettable trolling. But here, Brightspeed got me set up with reliable fiber internet that works everywhere. Man, I'm good.
Move to Brightspeed Fiber Internet and switch to the bright side.
When I grow up, I want to be an actor.
So why don't you act like a good sister and get me some more of those baby back ribs?
I want to be a director now. Let's try a scene where you go get your own. And action.
And cut.
A lot of drama on this set.
Action.
And cut.
Maybe I'll just go get wings for everybody.
When you're buying a pre-owned car or truck, we know what's important to you. Selection. Choose from hundreds of hand-selected pre-owned vehicles on our website or lot. Dependability. We stand behind our pre-owned with factory or Don Bullock warranty. Price and monthly payments. We can get you in the vehicle that works for your budget. We'll handle all the DMV paperwork, including tags. Look through our inventory. It's updated daily. Third-generation owner and manager on site to help you. Doing business the better way. Don Bullock Chevrolet.
Shop local at Trade It and Small Shop Small. Trade It is stocked fully of gently used items, all backed by a 30-day warranty. Plus, when you shop at Trade It and you bring some items you're not using anymore, you can get paid cash on the spot. Big news, Trade It is also now carrying an entire selection of lab-created diamonds, solitaires, studs, and engagement rings. All at 20 to 40% off the price of mined diamonds. These are actual diamonds just created in a lab. Same sparkle, same chemical composition, same beauty of mined diamonds. Come in and take a look. Next door, you can shop local merchants selling a variety of goods. Or you can open your own retail store at Small Shop Small with no long-term lease. Locals, shop local at Trade It and Small Shop Small.
Nash Community College is offering a brand new scholarship to new and current full-time curriculum students. Next NC offers $3,000 covering a full semester's tuition and course materials to North Carolina students making $80,000 or less. So take yourself to the next level by applying to Nash Community College and completing your FAFSA application. For more information, visit nashcc.edu/registration or by calling 252-451-8263.
All right, folks, we're back on the Brightspeed High School Football Game of the Week. WHIG TV, West Bradshaw, Kenny Dickerson. Folks, we have a barn burner here at Rocky Mount Academy. 40-35, Faith Christian leads Arma. And there it is, folks. Onside kick. That ball was loose for a moment. Jackson White comes up with it.
Onside
Kenny, I will give them the ball at midfield every time before I kick the football back to Vincent Wilson.
That's right.
That was the absolute best play that Rocky Mount Academy could come up with.
All right,
the best play they could come up with.
This game is not over.
Folks, of course, the clock does not start on an onside kick when nothing happens.
Patriots start their drive. 1st and 10 from their 48-yard line.
All right, ball on the 48-yard line. 1st and 10, Faith Christian. And toss sweep Tyndall to the right side. Tyndall over midfield. He is finding his way forward. Nice carry by Aiden Tyndall on first down.
Off number 15, Aiden
what
Tyndall.
You need to do, just keep it moving.
That is exactly what Faith Christian needed. Exactly. If anybody steps out of bounds, you might have to come sit down after that. So.
5-yard gain on the play. 2nd and 5 for the Patriots.
Good job. Pick up 5. You're good. Keep the clock going.
Cam Dawkins with the tackle on the play.
Ball on the 47, 6-yard gain on first down, and that is exactly what Faith Christian wants to do, and they give it to Gardner. Gardner puts his head down. Gardner's going to have the first down, and more Gardner with a nice run.
Good drive.
Austin Gardner on the carry for the Patriots picks up the first down.
Good drive. Keep it going.
That's exactly what Jeremy Jones wants to see from his Patriots.
Micah Bozeman on
physical football, push somebody around up front as we approach the 8-minute mark remaining this fourth quarter. We got a 5-point ball game. Faith Christian the lead and the ball. And a JR's maintenance first down.
Let that clock run down. Here we go.
Hand off, Gardner left side. Gardner's got a good blocker on front. Gardner is on his horse, and he'll be taken down. Another big run for Austin Gardner, and a JR's maintenance first down for the Patriots. And this is exactly the drive they needed.
Number 11.
If you're not going to run the clock out, at least score.
This is exactly the response that Faith Christian needed.
For the Patriots.
Clock runs 7.5. 1st and goal. Looks from my angle, I believe that ball is just inside the 10-yard line. Faith Christian letting the clock run. Parker making his checks. Parker, handoff, Tyndall. Tyndall trying to get outside. Tyndall.
Handoff to number 15.
Will get down to about
He went down and didn't go out of bounds.
Did not go out of bounds. A smart play by Tyndall. Clock continues to run. RMA needs a play.
On the play, ball spotted at the 6-yard line.
Ball spot at the 6. Park over to the line, I formation. And it's Gardner. Gardner bounces off a tackler, still on his feet. Put 6 on the board, Patriot fans. That's a Faith Christian touchdown. Austin Gardner from 6 yards out. And that is the exact response that Faith Christian needed. RMA said, we'll give you some field position, not to have to kick it deep. Faith Christian responded with, honestly, since the opening drive of the game, the best drive of the ball game from the Patriots. Right. And they punch it in to restore this 2-score lead with 6:08 remaining.
Good drive. The hole was open. Did a good job putting his head down, getting yards every time.
And no, keeper Parker trying to get outside. And he's in. 2-point conversion is good.
Parker on the keeper.
With 6:08 remaining in the fourth quarter on the Brightspeed scoreboard. Faith Christian 48, Rocky Mount Academy 35. Timeout on the field. All right, Faith Christian to kick it off, folks. They have enjoyed the short game tonight. This time they're going to mortar kick. We have a whistle, and I believe, was RMA calling the fair catch? Did they never blow the whistle for the ball being ready?
I don't know, because the referee, the white hat, he signaled to kick.
I thought he had too.
Previous kick was premature.
Premature kicking.
Patriots will re-kick.
All right, so Tyndall got good practice. I mean, that was a pretty good mortar kick. I figured maybe RMA had called for a fair catch, but I figure usually they let you catch it first.
All right, let's try this again.
All right, folks, let's kick it off again. And Tyndall this time boots it down the middle, and up with it is Pulley. Caden Pulley looking for some running room. He will run out of bounds. And RMA will take over, and once again, Kenny, Rocky Mount Academy find themselves in the predicament. They need to score. They need to get points on the board so they can stay in this football game.
And they're going to have to do it without their best player.
34-yard line, 1st and 10.
Quarterback's going to have to find another receiver. However, the last drive he did have a couple of guys open. He just overthrew it.
All right, Garrick Miller, has he got a little bit of magic left in him? Miller in shotgun. Miller hands it off. That is Dawkins on the carry.
Dawkins on the carry.
Dawkins on the carry, picks up a couple. It'll bring up 2nd down and 8, and now the clock is RMA's worst enemy. They are down 2 scores, 5.5 remaining.
He's got to find a receiver.
It's been Aiden Lovely has been the top target. Lovely and Pulley on the outside. Pulley in motion. Miller, he's got Pulley on the wheel. Pulley, just out of his hands. And folks, it was great defense by Blaine Hinton. I think Hinton got a hand on that.
He did.
There is a flag back at the line of scrimmage. That was a really well set up play from Rocky Mount Academy. Blade Hinton getting every inch of his 6'4" frame to get his fingertips to knock that ball away.
If he hadn't been 6'4", he would not have got that.
If he's 6'3", that's a completion. Now, that said, it was a false start. Oh, they're going to decline.
Eagles flag for an illegal formation. That penalty has been declined.
All right, so third down.
Third down long.
So at the end of the day, it didn't really, it would have come back anyway, but once again, folks, if Blade Hinton is 6'3", he's not making that play, but luckily that young man is 6'4", and he's able to. Miller, man in motion. And Miller looking to throw again. He's got Lovely out in the flat. Lovely will find his way forward.
Complete to number 4, Aiden Lovely.
And he stays in bounds. It'll be fourth down, under 5 to go.
Super.
You don't have Wells. You don't have Wells in there.
This would be a great spot for Wells with that big frame just to be able to run about a 6-yard play. This is ball game for Rocky Mount Academy. Gary Miller has made it to Last Chance Saloon. There's the throw, catch, and that'll move the sticks. That'll be a JR's maintenance first down.
This is complete to number 4, Aiden Lovely. Carries the ball across midfield where that will be an Eagle.
First down.
All right, here we go. First down, clock runs. 48-35. Faith Christian leads as we approach the 4-minute mark. RMA needs a score. They need the ball back. Faith is more than willing to give them 5-6 yards of play and keep the clock running. Miller, high snap. Miller throws, incomplete.
Pass is incomplete, intended for.
And everyone made it at about the same time. Trip Evans was the intended receiver. Pass incomplete. Clock stops, 3:58 remaining in the fourth quarter.
You had a tight window to get that pass to.
2nd and 10
Good
for the
defensive
Eagles
play,
on the
though.
Patriot 49-yard line.
Short passing game is not going to get it done for RMA at this point. They've got to look for some deep hits. Miller in trouble. Miller flushed. And a little jump pass. That's picked. That's picked on the other way. Suber has a combo. Put 6 on the board. Patriot fans. That is a Faith Christian touchdown.
Picked off by.
And Gary Miller was doing all he could do. The ball deflected off the hands of Lovely into the arms of Suber, who took care of it going the other way. And folks, barring a miracle that I've not seen on a football field in a long time, Faith Christian looks like they are on their way to win number 6 of the season.
He was close to being over the line of scrimmage when he passed. He didn't really have anybody open.
I was honestly thinking Miller was about to take that and just take it himself and pick up 3 or 4 yards.
Yep.
That's one of those live to play another down. And 2-point conversion is good. 3:40 remaining in the fourth quarter. On the Brightspeed scoreboard, Faith Christian has pushed this out to a 3-score lead, 56-35. They lead the Rocky Mount Academy Eagles. Folks, I told you I was going to give you a better preview for next week. Folks, next week we head to Death Valley for the game of the week. as the Knights of Northern Nash will host the Southern Nash Firebirds in what could be, I give it a could be because we don't know what Southern Nash and Rocky Mountain have done tonight at this point, could be the de facto Big East Championship game, or it could be Southern Nash trying to stay alive and throw a massive wrench into everybody's plans. Either way, folks, it should be an awesome atmosphere. It should be an awesome football game. I will be on the call, and rejoining me, folks, Richard Sarmiento himself will be back in the booth. I hear it might be chilly next week. We're inside. Good for us. So, folks, definitely join us next week on the Brightspeed High School Football Game of the Week. We have been looking forward to that one for quite a while. And after getting a really good look at Northern Nash a week ago, Southern Nash going to have their hands full. And Tyndall kicks it off. And up with it is Pulley. Pulley's still on his feet. Pulley still on his feet. He'll go out of bounds.
Number 9.
3:29 remaining. And RMA will get the ball at least one more time.
Paxton pick for the Patriots.
Well, now you got to pass, and you don't have Wells in there.
Ball will be spotted at the 27-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Eagles.
All right, folks, last chance potentially for Garrick Miller, folks. That young man has been a warrior tonight. Miller Jr., he'll be back next season for the Eagles. And that's got to be a comfort to Mo Jones, the head coach, knowing he's got Garrick Miller coming back. That young man's tough as nails. Let's see what the Eagles can do here. They're down 21 late in the fourth quarter. Miller looking to throw. Miller will roll out. Miller! And there comes the flag.
Miller's pass incomplete.
Probably was in the round. He got run over by a couple of Faith defenders. And that'll be pass interference on the play. Folks, latest update,
against the Patriots.
Rocky Mountain Southern Nash heading to overtime. Southern misses a game-winning field goal. Wide left. 34-34 heading to overtime between Rocky Mountain and Southern Nash. Folks, we'll try to see if we can get you a final before we go off the air tonight.
42-yard line of the Eagles, 1st and 10.
You know, the thing is, we were about 5 minutes ahead of that game.
Yeah, that's right.
we've still got 3.5 minutes left in this one. They're going to overtime over at Rocky Mount. Miller. And Miller going to run out of bounds. He'll pick up a yard.
On the keeper, chased out of bounds by number 15, Aiden Tyndall.
Wow.
2nd down and 9 coming up.
You had an incomplete pass. All right. Rocky Mountain Academy, they're going to pass, run it out of bounds. That's all they can do.
Miller, smart play there. I mean, you could have maybe picked up another yard or two, but you can't let the time go off. All right, Miller got to get up and get his play off. Right now, Garrick Miller is playing backyard football at this point. Dawkins with the catch. Dawkins still on his feet. He's going to be up over the 45. That'll be a first down. That'll move the sticks.
First down. No, you got to move it. You got to move the sticks. There's a first down. Get out.
43-yard line where that will be an Eagle.
First down.
Absolutely.
All right, folks, Eagle first down. Miller looking to throw, catch, and Dawkins will go out of bounds. Oh, late flag coming in, folks. That's going to be a late hit.
Wow, we're going to push that one down 15 yards.
Add 15 yards onto the end of that one. Late hit.
Wow. No need for that.
Personal foul against the Patriots.
Wow, that hurt. Stop the clock. Don't have the clock going. You pick up 15 yards.
Carries the ball down inside the 25-yard line for the Eagles. 1st and 10.
I wonder if they called that for riding him out of bounds or if something.
He hit him out.
He hit him. He hit him out.
If he ridden him out, it'd been one thing, but he hit him out.
All right, Miller. Looking to throw. Miller gets it up. He's got a man in the route. Oh, Dawkins unable to come up with it.
For number 1, Cam Dawkins.
Dawkins, that ball was dropped where only Dawkins could have made a play. Dawkins unable to come up with it.
That was a
Ramsey
great
Ward
pass.
out in the route.
It was a great pass. He put that exactly where it needed.
That was one of the better throws, and Miller's made some throws. That was one of the best throws that Miller has thrown tonight. He dropped that right into a basket. I think Dawkins is almost surprised it was there. Oh, that would have been a heck of a throw and catch if they come down with it. 2:44 remain on the clock. 2nd down and 10. Little screen pass. Dawkins cuts inside. Dawkins still on his feet. He's fighting forward.
Complete to number 1, Cam Dawkins.
I believe he is going to be short of the first down. Clock
Tackled by
runs.
number 12,
3rd
Josh
down.
Parker.
Probably should have gone out of bounds. He tried to
Went
run it
for
back into
the
field.
yardage. Went for the yardage. If he had gotten the first down, would have been a big help. But it is
At the 19
3rd down and 5. RMA
for the
huddling.
Eagles.
I wonder if the inevitable has kind of set in for him. RMA
3rd
huddling.
and 5.
As we're down to about the 2-minute mark. Evans in the backfield with Miller. Miller trying to throw. Miller has a man. Caught. Put 6 on the board, Eagle fans. That's a Rocky Mount Academy touchdown. Caden Pulley. There is a flag on the play.
Unsportsmanlike. The touchdown's going to.
The touchdown should
be good. It's
stand.
going to be unsportsmanlike.
Who's it going to be against? Faith is looking like.
It's going to be against RMA.
Okay.
Dead ball, personal foul, unsportsmanlike conduct against number 9 of the Eagles.
Okay, so it'll be in the celebration. All right, so the touchdown will stand. And did they put that on the? Did they tap that onto the extra point, Kenny?
No.
Okay, it'll be tagged onto the kickoff.
Right.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
And I believe Jeremy Jones just confirming that with the official. All right, so minute 54 remaining. RMA scores 56-41. So once again, we're in a 2-score game. And Rocky Mount Academy going to take the extra point. It'll be Egan. Snap, hold, bad snap. And Evans going to be dropped in the backfield. Nice play by 24, Cooper Aldrich coming up and making the stop. And with a minute 54 remaining in the ballgame, Faith Christian on the Brightspeed scoreboard leads Rocky Mount Academy by a score of 56-41. All right, Kenny, 2-score ballgame. I mean, it's going to be brutal. It's going to be brutal, RMA. You know they're going to come out with the onside kick. You got to be ready for that. It's going to be a score, and if you get it back, got to score quick. Try to do it again.
RMA's not going to kick it to Wilson. Okay. They're going to kick it up close. So Faith Christian needs to make sure their guys up front get this ball.
I mean, Wilson's deep like he's expecting a long kickoff. So first of all, the ball is 15 yards from the penalty pushback.
Line penalty being enforced on the kickoff.
I guess Wilson's just bad to be the deep man, but
Hagan will be kicking from the 25-yard line.
Although RMA not setting up for anything special. Maybe not going to go for the onside. All right, it'll be Hagan kicking it off. Let's see how they want to handle this. And they do go for the onside, and falling on it is going to be Austin Gardner.
Kick recovered by number 7, Austin Gardner.
Gardner has carried the load tonight on the offensive side for Faith Christian. He comes up with that onside kick, and Kenny, that should make this pretty academic going forward.
Yeah, I don't think Rocky Mount Academy may have but 2 timeouts left.
Patriots will start their drive, 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line.
On the 35, so Faith, great starting field position.
Two timeouts.
All right, 2 timeouts for Rocky Mount Academy. So Faith with every opportunity to finish this football game out. Tyndall and Gardner in the backfield. And Gardner puts his head down. Gardner fighting for it. Gardner breaks. Gardner's going to the end zone. Point 6 on the North Patriot hands. That is a Faith Christian touchdown. Austin Gardner from 35 yards out. And Kenny RMA selling out, trying to make something happen, and Gardner just sliced through him. And Gardner into the end zone once again. And that 3-score lead is reestablished. Well, hold on. Let me do my bad math real quick. Yeah, 21. Okay, it's 3.
That was quick. That hole opened up right in the middle.
I think Faith was willing to, get a few yards and let the clock run. But
I think so too.
I mean, if it's there, you take it. Look, sometimes you get some of these crazy scores in the 8-man games.
Yeah.
Fumbled snap recovered by Rocky Mount Academy. 2-point conversion is
all right,
no
2-point
good.
conversion is no good. So with 1:44 remaining, RMA will get the ball back. They trail by 3 scores. Folks, we have no update from Rocky Mountain Southern Nash. They last we heard they were going to overtime, tied at 34. Of course, folks, I know by the time you see this game, you know what happened. You've seen the score. You know if Rocky Mountain or Southern Nash got the job done. But, folks, I want to give you the best preview that I can for next week's Game of the Week as Southern Nash goes to Death Valley. Myself, Richard Sarmiento, will be bringing you that action from the press box at Northern Nash. Will it be a battle of the undefeateds? Or will Southern Nash be in pure survival mode, trying to put Northern Nash into the land of the one-loss teams? All right, Faith going to kick it off. Last time we saw Tyndall gave him sort of the mortar kick look. And this is just kind of a dying duck down the middle. Lovely, looking for some running room, and he'll go down about the 42-yard line.
Aiden Lovely.
Folks, one more time, Garrick Miller will bring the offense back on the field. And Miller's limping out there. That kid has taken a beating tonight at the quarterback, but he keeps coming back.
He does.
Miller's a tough one.
Eagles will start their drive 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line.
Miller, handoff, running up the middle. And that is Dawkins. Dawkins picks up about 8 yards on the carry.
I think they're kind of content, maybe run this thing out.
2nd and 2 for the Eagles.
He didn't try to get out of bounds. Not using timeouts.
No, RMA's content to let this go. Now, they're going to keep playing to the last whistle, but, at this point, folks, it's a minute left. You're down 3 scores. It's what it is at this point. But RMA not gonna stop going. Miller wants to get his guys in place. Miller wants to run his plays. Man in motion, toss, sweep, lovely, will go out of bounds at the 40. And it'll be a JR's maintenance first down. So let's take a look at this RMA roster as their season's going to come to an end. Garrett Miller, Aiden Lovely.
First down.
Both underclassmen. They'll be back next year. Will May, number 15, a guy who's made some plays tonight. He's only a freshman. He'll be back next week. Caden Pulley is a junior, number 9, the receiver. So there are some building blocks, I would say, for this Rocky Mount Academy team coming back next season. They will lose Wyatt Wells. They'll lose Cam Dawkins. Owen Lewis, who we've seen some tonight, he'll be back next season. Man in motion. They fake the sweep. There's the wheel. And out of bounds. Incomplete pass.
Number 9.
And we're down to 43 seconds on the clock.
Ball second and 10
directly in front of where we're standing. Ball on the 40-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 10. RMA still taking their shots. Never know, Kenny. See if you can make one more memory for the season.
Probably a pass. You don't have Wells in there. Something on the sweep.
Lovely's had a heck of a night catching the ball. Miller throws. Miller has Lovely overthrew him.
Wow.
Incomplete pass intended for Aiden Lovely.
And how you're leaving Aiden Lovely that wide open after what he's done already tonight. But Miller unable to connect with him.
Brings up 3rd down for the Eagles.
Folks, we have a final in overtime. Southern Nash short on the 2-point conversion to win it. Rocky Mount has beat Southern Nash 41-40. Southern Nash's first loss of the season. So, Richard, next week we will see a wounded animal when Southern Nash travels to Death Valley for the game of the week. Northern Nash, last we saw, were up 41-0 in the first half. I'm going to go out on a limb and say the Knights were able to squeak that one out over
number 1, Cam Dawkins.
Incomplete pass.
Brings up 4th down for the Eagles.
And 4th down, and this could be the last play of the ball game. All right, folks, for RMA, this is the last shot of the ball game. Unless they can convert. 33 seconds remaining. Kenny, you work all summer, you work all off season, and the whole goal is you don't give up. RMA not giving up here. They are taking it to the last play. Throw, catch, and Lovely. That will be it. As Aiden Lovely will go down, and that will close the book on the season for Rocky Mount Academy.
Eagles turn the ball over on down. Patriots will take over.
So, folks, it'll be a loss to end the season for RMA. They will go 4-6 on the season. Faith Christian going to improve their record to 6-3. And a home game against Berrien Baptist Academy next week will end the regular season for the Patriots. But, Kenny, we got exactly what we thought we'd get. A hard-fought rivalry game. Two teams who, once again, you know everybody off the field, but boy, you don't like each other on the field.
Austin Gardner with all of
And Gardner will get the carry, and that should be the last carry of the game. Jeremy Jones calling his guys off the field. They are going to line up for the handshake line. And that will do it, folks. Final score on the Bright Speed scoreboard. Faith Christian defeats Rocky Mount Academy by a score of 62-41. Kenny, a ball game where, I mean, let's be honest, for chunks of it, it looked like Rocky Mount Academy was a better team. But late in the ball game, when it mattered, Faith Christian made their plays, and they went on a couple of kind of soul-sucking drives late to put away a really game Rocky Mount Academy team. I'd say, end of the day, it's a deserved win for Faith Christian. Yeah. So I think RMA gave them a lot more than they were thinking they were going to get.
They did, and, you know, Faith Christian took advantage of opportunities with, especially on the kickoffs. You know, he ran 3 back. They had a sustained drive when they needed it. Wells went out of the game, made a big difference for RMA. But other than that, it was a good competitive game.
Kenny mentioned it, 3 kickoff returns for touchdown in this game for Faith Christian's Vincent Wilson. Well, guess what? It was a 3-touchdown game at the end of the day. So Vincent Wilson, that young man had a massive effect on the ball game tonight. And once again, final score, Faith Christian 62, Rocky Mount Academy 41. Folks, next week, Death Valley, Southern Nash, we just mentioned it, they come in as a wounded animal off a 1-point overtime loss to Rocky Mount. They will be traveling to undefeated Northern Nash, a massive Big East battle. And we will be there, myself and Richard Sarmiento, my girl D, my boy Robbie. We're going to do it all for you next week, folks. We've got 2 weeks remaining of the game of the week. So we are going to enjoy absolutely every minute of it. All right, folks. We're going to wrap it up from here tonight because, Kenny, I'm chilly.
Yeah.
I'm chilly.
A little chilly right now.
Cannot thank Rocky Mount Academy enough for their hospitality tonight. Great facility they have out here at RMA. And we look forward to, hopefully each year I'd love to do a private school game. So, and if it's Rocky Mount Academy and Faith every year, let's rock and roll. Let's do it. I'm down for it, folks. All right, so that's going to wrap it up. For D, for Robbie, Kenny Dickerson, thank you for making your appearance of the season. Maybe we'll do it again next year.
All right, man. Good.
All right, folks, I'm Wes Bradshaw. We'll see you guys next week at Death Valley. This has been the Bright Speed High School Football Game of the Week on WHIG TV.